streaming every week. We got Mush, LOL, Snap, and even CP. Uncovering the news that you don't see. Doing judo and jiu-jitsu is where you'll find me. Traveling the world, meeting these girls, pleading the fifth. You can't cheat this. We might be ran through, but we'll never give up on you. It's the Alec News Network. Ha! It's the Alec News Network. It's the Alec News Network. Ha! It's the Alec News Network. Ha! It's the Alec News Network. Ha! It's the Alec News Network. What? Ha ha ha! Live streaming every week. We got Mush, LOL, Snap, and even CP. Uncovering the news that you don't see. Doing judo and jiu-jitsu is where you'll find me. Traveling the world, meeting these girls, pleading the fifth. You can't cheat this. We might be ran through, but we'll never give up on you. It's the Alec News Network. Ha! It's the Alec News Network. It's the Alec News Network. Ha! It's the Alec News Network. Ha! It's the Alec News Network. Ha! It's the Alec News Network. What? Ha ha ha! Live streaming every week. We got Mush, LOL, Snap, and even CP. Uncovering the news that you don't see. Doing judo and jiu-jitsu is where you'll find me. Traveling the world, meeting these girls, pleading the fifth. You can't cheat this. We might be ran through, but we'll never give up on you. It's the Alec News Network. Ha! It's the Alec News Network. It's the Alec News Network. Ha! It's the Alec News Network. Ha! It's the Alec News Network. Ha! It's the Alec News Network. What? Ha ha ha! Live streaming every week. We got Mush, LOL, Snap, and even CP. Uncovering the news that you don't see. Doing judo and jiu-jitsu is where you'll find me. Traveling the world, meeting these girls, pleading the fifth. You can't cheat this. We might be ran through, but we'll never give up on you. It's the Alec News Network. Ha! It's the Alec News Network. It's the Alec News Network. Ha! It's the Alec News Network. Ha! It's the Alec News Network. Ha! It's the Alec News Network. What? Ha ha ha! Live streaming every week. We got Mush, LOL, Snap, and even CP. Uncovering the news that you don't see. Doing judo and jiu-jitsu is where you'll find me. Traveling the world, meeting these girls, pleading the fifth. You can't cheat this. We might be ran through, but we'll never give up on you. It's the Alec News Network. Ha! It's the Alec News Network. It's the Alec News Network. Ha! It's the Alec News Network. Ha! It's the Alec News Network. Ha! It's the Alec News Network. What? Ha ha ha! Live streaming every week. We got Mush, LOL, Snap, and even CP. Uncovering the news that you don't see. Doing judo and jiu-jitsu is where you'll find me. Traveling the world, meeting these girls, pleading the fifth. You can't cheat this. We might be ran through, but we'll never give up on you. It's the Alec News Network. Ha! It's the Alec News Network. It's the Alec News Network. Ha! It's the Alec News Network. Ha! It's the Alec News Network. Ha! It's the Alec News Network. What? Ha ha ha! Live streaming every week. We got Mush, LOL, Snap, and even CP. Uncovering the news that you don't see. Doing judo and jiu-jitsu is where you'll find me. Traveling the world, meeting these girls, pleading the fifth. You can't cheat this. We might be ran through, but we'll never give up on you. It's the Alec News Network. Ha! It's the Alec News Network. It's the Alec News Network. Ha! It's the Alec News Network. Ha! It's the Alec News Network. Ha! It's the Alec News Network. What? Ha ha ha! Live streaming every week. We got Mush, LOL, Snap, and even CP. Uncovering the news that you don't see. Doing judo and jiu-jitsu is where you'll find me. Traveling the world, meeting these girls, pleading the fifth. You can't cheat this. We might be ran through, but we'll never give up on you. It's the Alec News Network. Ha! It's the Alec News Network. It's the Alec News Network. Ha! It's the Alec News Network. Ha! It's the Alec News Network. Ha! It's the Alec News Network. What? Ha ha ha! Live streaming every week. We got Mush, LOL, Snap, and even CP. Uncovering the news that you don't see. Doing judo and jiu-jitsu is where you'll find me. Traveling the world, meeting these girls, pleading the fifth. You can't cheat this. We might be ran through, but we'll never give up on you. It's the Alec News Network. Ha! It's the Alec News Network. It's the Alec News Network. Ha! It's the Alec News Network. Ha! It's the Alec News Network. Ha! It's the Alec News Network. What? Ha ha ha! Live streaming every week. We got Mush, LOL, Snap,
and even CP. Uncovering the news that you don't see. It's where you find me. Meeting these girls, pleading the fifth. We're gonna give up on you. I changed the lyrics because of Sarah. We're gonna give up on you. We gave up on you already.
It's the Alec News Network.
Sarah, we gave up on you. We gave up on Sarah getting her blue belt. Sarah. God dang. I'm energized, y'all. We got Mush, LOL, Snap, and even CP. All right, I won't listen anymore. Yo, I'm back. I feel good. When I don't have to live stream for a couple days, I feel great. Is this what it feels like to be back? Is this what it feels like to be back? Man, I forgot I live stream. We're gonna give up. You gotta know when to give up. That is true though. You do need to know when to give up. Some people need to know when to give up. That is true. Now we are still streaming. I'm still streaming, Sarah. Yeah, somehow. Yeah, we back. We had a lot going on. Tournaments and IBJJF Worlds and some other stuff. Happy to be back though. Man, I had a good little break. I feel great, except for physically. Today is June 1st. First of the month. Ritz do. Let me write that down. 1st of June. You know I take notes over here. We're back, man. Did anybody watch the World Championship? I was watching Instagram, but I did not sit down and watch Flo Grappling. I'm sorry, Flo. I didn't sit down to watch it. I wish I did. There were some good matches. The usual suspects basically won everything, though. That's what my coach used to say. It's always the usual suspects. Chef and Toast, what's up? He got the roach out for Sarah. Now we might need to go to Texas and see what the roaches look like over there. What kind of roaches they got over there? The palmetto bugs. We are back. We're gonna start off with the top 10 black belt submissions from the Worlds. You know Sarah don't like no bugs. She don't even like ladybugs. God dog. Oh, that's not what we're supposed to listen to. We good, man. We back in action, bro. We back in action. Yeah, so we live streaming. We only live streamed one day last week, but it was a good one. But we should be back on schedule this week. I think I don't have anything planned that I know of. And we'll just get into it. I'm so behind, but that's how life goes. Let's see what's going on with those submissions. When they put out the matches, we'll sit and watch. When they put Jansen Gomez or Tynan, we'll watch those matches later this week, possibly when they upload those matches. Let me know if you guys can hear everything. Man, they will have me out there on the highlight reel. You guys know Felipe Costa. I do believe he got hit by USADA or something. Well, I'll check it after the match, though. He's good, out of 6 blades. Got a little backside position. Got Miss Gabrielle. Gabrielle still leave her legs out. That wasn't no. Okay, that might be on.
Push your foot in. Push it through. Push it through.
No. Oh. That girl got DQ'd or she tapped? Oh. Jansen Gomez caught somebody too? Jesus. Elizabeth Clay. Shout out to Elizabeth Clay. You got a lot of moms out there competing at Worlds. I'm trying to think. Some of the other black belts are. Uh-oh. Go Plata. Oh, dang. Is that Eric Nunez? Eric Nunez is good. Eric Nunez is really good, but man, he cannot beat Murgali. He cannot beat Murgali. Elizabeth plays good. Now, I need her to have that rematch with Helena. That was not a fair matchup because Elizabeth Clay had just had her baby. Nice. Bow and arrow. Yeah, we need that Helena rematch. Sam the guy. Uh-oh, loop choke. Who is that? Sam the guy got taken out too. She had her baby 17 years ago. Don't worry, we got Helena. I don't know why Helena didn't compete. Some of these people can't pass the test over there. That's why they can't do the tournaments. Jalen Financier, the future, Cobrinha's son, one and only son. Tommy Laker was out there. Oh, they had my man Big Breakfast beat up. Had my man Big Breakfast. He had a good post too. We're going to read his post in a little bit. I saw a lot of people sharing it. Tommy's still good. Tommy got caught. Everybody got caught. He had a good post too. Everybody going through stuff nowadays. Nathan Chung, you guys might know him. He kind of runs BJJ Korea, you know, the news organization. He made it to the finals. He couldn't get past Tynan. He had my man Tommy tied up too. Again, some people can't pass. They know they can't pass. Some people can't pass that USADA, so you gotta either you don't compete, or you gotta go and you gotta lose in the finals. And sometimes they be testing. Now let them test all people, first, second, and third place. We're gonna see some surprise faces. I got the audio on. Oh yeah. Let me go over here. Let's see what's going on. You know I be saving stories. And I be skipping stories too. I don't even look at every story I got. I be skipping so many stories. I be like, nah, I'm not looking at that. I don't feel like that. It says Russell Wilson retiring from the NFL to join CBS Sports as an analyst. So that's how it goes now. Now don't pull a Tom Brady, because you know some jiu-jitsu guys will be all over your wife. Don't pull it. If you say you're gonna retire, you better retire. Don't pull that Tom Brady. Gracie or somebody will be around. Now, it won't be me. That's what happened to Tom Brady. All right. Mr. Russell Wilson, he 37. Oh, he's my age. All right, shout out to him. Speaking of retirement, Serena Williams set to return to competitive tennis after nearly 4 years. Now, she been on that Ozempic. That she not powerful no more. That Ozempic done took all her power, all her strength. Her strength, as some of you guys would say over here. Now, you got to get off that Ozempic if you want to be an athlete. You can't be on that Ozempic being all skinny out there. How's she going to hit the tennis ball being all skinny? She done gave up all her muscle. Now, she's 44 years old. She still, I mean, she done won everything. She got money for sure. She probably just bored. Uh-oh, she might be letting off the Ozempic. She your age?
I gotta change my number.
Uh-oh. Just leave that for the younger ladies. She don't need it. She did everything in tennis. Let some other people win. She got 23 Grand Slam titles. Let somebody else win something. You know, we're gonna talk about ALJ. What else I feel like talking about today? Oh, I thought this was interesting. You don't think she was? She was injecting herself with something. I don't know. Let me look at her. Sarah said she don't believe she was on some stuff. Let me check real fast. You know, we do research over here. Well, she does have money to, it's possible she just, you know, it's possible she just, okie doked you guys. Come on, Serena, where are you? Nobody tagged her? I don't know why she didn't pop up. What is her last name now? Oh, I guess she still goes by Williams. I don't know. She was looking skinny. Nah, maybe she does have money to afford, you know, trainers and stuff.
Love it.
She was looking skinny though. She still got her jeans. I mean, she still got muscle. That's true. I think Ozempic does take your muscle out of there.
Women can do anything.
Amen.
I'm trying to find a better picture. She still got muscle. She did lean. She did get leaner though. Now I don't know if she was on Ozempic. Now maybe she lost. She was a paid actor in the videos. They lose muscle and fat. Well, she lost muscle. Maybe she did lose muscle and fat. She was fake. I think she looked like she lost muscle though, Sarah. Compared to her heyday, she did lose some muscle. Yeah, look at her. She did lose muscle, Sarah. Now she might be able to bounce back though. She got married at. She got married. I forget how much older she is. Maybe 2 years older. She did lose muscle, Sarah. Now maybe she wasn't training. Yeah, she probably, well, maybe, I don't know. I don't know if it'll help her. She had a lot of muscle though, so maybe she could, she got that blonde weave on though. Sarah, you need to help some of these ladies, Sarah. Let me see her hit the tennis ball. No, she lost some power. But maybe she's lighter, so she might be faster. She's still thick in the right places though, respectfully. So maybe she got faster. Oh, there's her sister. Wasn't that her sister? I don't know who that was. She did get thinner.
I'm on Row, 34 pounds down on GLP-1s. Healthier on Row. Supported on Row. FDA approved GLP-1 options. Now even in a pill. Weight loss expertise I trust. I'm moving better on Row. I'm feeling better on Row. I'm Serena Williams. This is me on Row.
She maybe, I don't know. She has money to lose the weight. You know, she can afford the private chef and, you know, athletic trainer. She can do all that stuff. That's true. Yeah, so she might be faster. She might be quicker out there. She did have a lot of muscle back in the day. So maybe it works out. You know, live your life, sister. Live your life. Why were they both wearing white dresses at the that's weird. I thought the bride the only one supposed to wear the white dress, Sarah. Is that different? She had everybody in the white dress over there. All right. Got some comebacks, I thought this was interesting. It says Mr. Tynan had the fastest world championship run ever. 2 minutes in an elimination round. 1 minute 15 seconds in quarterfinals, semifinals 2.2 minutes and 10 seconds, and the finals was 50 seconds. All in all, for his world championship, 6 minutes and 15 seconds. Some of that's that's crazy right there. Oh, all white wedding. Oh, I never been in one of those. He spent some of you guys can't last 6 minutes and 15 seconds. He out here, he finished the whole tournament. That's pretty crazy. Now, the only person that could defeat Tynan is a 4-letter word. I'm not gonna say the 4-letter word, but you can maybe interpolate that. I will say Mikey maybe got him. Mikey had the quickest. I think Mikey finished his match in like 50 seconds. Actually, he maybe beat Mikey. Because Mikey won Worlds with 50 seconds one time.
Hello.
I ain't reading that. Let's see. Sarah sent me this.
Devastating news. The rumors are true. CJI 2.5 and N3 both canceled. Tax season arrived. Spoke to the accountant, and we simply don't have the resources.
Private jet time. No more money, but I'm on the private jet. Honestly, we talked about this before, but you do these tournaments, and all the guys do is they pay for their criminal lawyer. They gotta pay the lawyers. The jiu-jitsu guys win the tournament, that money goes straight to the lawyer. So it's probably for the best interest of everybody if these jiu-jitsu guys don't make all that money. They just wasting it. It's going all their attorney fees. Let's see. We got Jordan Williams, 60 kg. And he joins the U.S. national team. So some of you don't know who Jordan Williams is. He's the brother that Iowa let go. I don't know if they let him go, but they kicked him off of the NCAAs, or the qualifier. Waiting on a tax refund. Yeah. We got Helena. She said she's doing Polaris, so she couldn't do Worlds. She had to do Polaris. So, some people not doing Worlds because they getting a check over there doing Nogi. You can make like $7,000. Well, she probably make $3,000 at IBJJF. I can't confirm or deny now. They've got a track record of some of they got, what's the other kid? Indine, Jordan Williams, a couple other brothers. She looked like Ozzy's daughter. She's Danaher's daughter. This was the 30th IBJJF Worlds, so that was a big deal. They honored, let me just read what they say. Today, on the 30th anniversary of the IBJJF World Championship, we honor the legends who helped pave the way for the martial art and sport of jiu-jitsu. Pretty crazy. As IBJJF hits their 30 years, they're getting more competition. They got UFC, BJJ, ADCC, Jiu-Jitsu World League, New Breed, Fuji. They got more competition now than ever. It says these are the first 10 IBJJF World Champions crowned at the inaugural 96 World Championship. As pioneers of our sport and noble representatives of jiu-jitsu, they will be presented with a commemorative medal in recognition of their historic achievements. So at Roosterweight, you had Marcos Barreto. Light feather, you had Helio Morera. These are guys that won in 96. Hoyler Gracie, featherweight. Paulo Barroso, lightweight. Roberto Correa, middleweight. Yeah. Roberto Magajales, middle heavy. Fabio Gurgel, the general, heavyweight. Ricardo Liborio, you guys know him. ATT, Brazilian top team. Eddie Bravo he said he too old for that. Well, UFC, all that it's on UFC Fight Pass, so now UFC has the UFC BJJ, so I don't think they were trying to pay for EBI like they used to. Mario Sperry, ultra heavyweight. Who was the other one? Okay, who won absolute? Amare Betty. Okay, I messed some of the names up, some of the old school names up. All right, shout out to those old dudes over there. What is it? Oh, that's Nate Carr right there.
Bad thoughts, they just come.
Oh.
So I'm going to wrestle Kenny Monday.
Say that again.
You don't invite bad thoughts. They just come.
Golly,
so you got to be ready.
There couldn't be more true.
Yeah.
That couldn't be more true.
Right.
Seriously, that's old.
Here's an example.
Yeah.
So I'm wrestling Kenny Monday, Eaton Hilton. Well, he's beaten me twice. Guess what thought comes to my mind? Out of nowhere, while I'm cruising to the raised platform, Kenny Monday pinned you last time. What? Like, hey, this is.
I didn't ask for this.
I know. That's my point. Because I always say you don't invite bad thoughts.
Some of you guys don't know who Nate Carr is. That's David Carr's father. We got Big Saif, Moroccan brother. Big Saif. Now you know you're not supposed to pull guard on Big Saif. No, you're not supposed to pull that guard on Big Saif. You can't even push him off you. No, got choked out. He got choked out from close guard. Sarah, you can't roll like him. Sarah, that man will snap you like a twig. Dang, Goldberg. Had that man choke that man out of his closed guard. The thing is, you can't even get your feet. You can't get your feet on his hips. You can't push him off you. What you gonna do? You get your feet on his hips. He is the battle bonnet. You can't even push that man off you. You can't even leg press that man. You people can't leg press no 300 pounds jumping on you. I can't either. I probably would pull some butterfly guard or something. God, dog, he done choke. I think AOJ might kick you off the team. Once you lose like that, AOJ got to kick you off the team.
As far as I know, they don't have any. I think the only world champion that they grew was a girl. I don't remember her name, but there's a girl right now. She's a world champion. She's the only one that started in their kids program and grew into a world champion. Like, obviously, Pato is not from AOJ.
I know.
Tynan is not from Cole's from Gracie Omaita. So like there's all these people that they understand their talent and they do cultivate them and make them better, but they don't have any homegrown talent. But you brought up Dream Art.
Howard Teague over here defending. Most teams not developing their students from scratch. Most of these teams, Alliance. Actually, I will say Alliance can raise people from scratch, but they also take people in. AOJ, I'm not sure if they raised somebody from pure day one to black belt world champion. I'm not sure if they've done that. Alliance has done that. Gracie Baja has done that. Well, the times have changed. Them kids be jumping teams. Let's see. You guys like Baron Bozo? Oh, I thought that was interesting. That's gonna be Mush's wedding right there. At least he didn't wear a gi. Hey, at least he didn't wear his gi to the wedding. Don't tear your tuxedo. All right, that's the kind of wedding I want to go to. I haven't seen no wedding like that. You guys been to a jiu-jitsu wedding like that? I haven't been to one yet. Pata put his belt down. So when people put their belt down, that's supposed to signify retiring, but he only 24 years old. Oh, well, you're gonna cricket sounds. How all these guys trying to retire? Yeah, I'm too picky. I want a girl that can cook and without the elbow. Without the jiggly elbow. Now these guys super young. How you try to retire? You only 22. Now they're living a hard lifestyle though. That is true. You don't know what kind of lifestyle these guys living. They won't be as fresh as me when they hit their 30s. They're not gonna be as fresh as me. They're gonna be worn out. Their face gonna be looking all beat up. They won't be like me. They won't be looking as good as me. Not that I look good. I'm not saying I look good. But listen, these guys ain't making it to 30. These guys can't make it to 30. Sarah, let's not talk about me right now. Because listen, if Sarah talk about me, then I gotta hear it from Carol later. I gotta hear from Carol later. Hey, people that know me actually listen to this stuff, Sarah. I need myself Filipino. I cannot handle any of those, really. I can't handle a Filipina. I can't handle a Colombian, and I don't think I can handle a Caribbean girl. From experience, from what I've seen, I don't think I can handle any of those ladies. Let's not talk about me, because then I got to deal with Carol later on. People, you guys got to remember, people actually know me in these streets. people watch the live stream and they'll talk to me in real life. It's not like you guys are safe. People be like, oh, I heard what you said, Alec. Oh, you did? Was it good? Oh, you're upset? Uh-oh. Elbow meat. I don't want that jiggly elbow meat. Now, I'll eat that food from the jiggly elbow. I'm trying to message Tony. I'm trying to explain something to Tony. He saw the tiny thing. Yeah. Listen. Sarah said, let's not talk about that either. You're triggering her PTSD. She'll get it when she gets it. Alliance says there are 11-time women's champions and 16-time. How is Alliance winning all this stuff? We stopped counting after 10 times. We were like, all right, nobody cared no more. After 10-time champions, nobody really cared too much. I saw this kid at the tournament too.
They didn't get it done. For those of you that don't know, I competed at ADC's Atlanta yesterday. It was a whole bunch of fun. I'm super glad that I went. But long story short, we lost pretty badly. We went 4-2 in the intermediate division, but we didn't medal in our bracket of 32, and I placed 5th. Now, we're going to be doing a bunch of match breakdowns and everything that I did wrong. Things that I'm going to be doing to improve my standings. Honestly, I'm not the happiest with how I did. I wanted to win the whole thing. Fortunately, it's my fault. Wasn't training the way I was supposed to. Decided to do it on a week's notice and I've been doing MMA and stuff. So, my fault. But we're going to be training.
You didn't train for the
and,
tournament?
seriously training.
Oh.
So, if you guys are interested in watching all the adjustments and things that I do to make sure that I don't lose.
You signed up for the tournament you didn't train for?
Follow below. Also, if you compete at ADC Atlanta and you want your match reviewed, we'll be doing match review streams.
I don't want him reviewing my match.
And also around 6 p.m. Hope to see you there.
I don't want him review. Listen, well, he did intermediate. Listen. Don't sign up for tournaments you didn't prepare for. You can still, I prepare for this tournament. I still got jacked up. You need to prepare for your tournaments, y'all. Prepare. Don't you want to win and do well and come out uninjured? You better prepare. This ain't no game. It's a fun hobby, but it's not a game. You can get messed up out there. Y'all train for your tournaments. Why you go out there you didn't train? You know what you do? Oh, I didn't train for this. You know what? If I'm your coach, hey, yo, don't sign up, man. You don't do it. I had a white belt. He wanted to sign up for the ADCC. Didn't train. He's like, man, I want to do it. I was like, well, it's Tony's white belt. It's not my white belt. Like, bro, you can't do the tournament. Why do you think you can do the tournament? You're not prepared. You got to embarrass yourself. And more importantly, embarrass the team. Post-traumatic shrimping. Yeah, that's what she's got. Yeah, for sure. She's got that. Tanya Peripheral. She failed USADA too. All these people don't fail USADA. You know, Gabrielle wasn't playing around this time. She said she's going to get that world championship. He was washing grapes. Yeah, don't do that no more. Oh, yeah. Okay, well, prepare. You could do that back in the day. You could do Naga. You could do a Naga beginner division back in the day and maybe win it. Now, I'm saying if you really want to see, you want to protect yourself, you need to go in prepared. Always prepare yourself.
Good morning, guys. Yesterday I had 3 fights. Look my head. Ooh. Look my nose. So I had 3 fights. It was amazing.
You was washing your grapes.
I was able to perform well. So today I'm gonna go to the semifinals and finals, and I just want to share thoughts with you. You know, I started competing very late. This is gonna be my 3rd Worlds and a black belt. I only did 1 Worlds as a brown belt, and I went to the final. Of course, I lost to a guy. He was on steroids, and that's the only reason why I put the patch on my back. No steroids. I really believe.
I don't believe nobody saying that.
You know,
saying that.
The only way to win is sacrificing. You know, be able to manage your 24 hours and win. You know, honestly, with integrity. You know, you don't have to cheat. You don't have to do anything like that.
Don't listen to
train
that.
Hard, drill. Show to everybody you can do that naturally. You know, just use like some protein, creatine. Natural.
You gonna say that and go fight Tynan?
And you know, I used to get nervous a lot
Tynan
before competing.
No, he did lightweight.
I used to freak out.
Oh, Mateus Gabriel beat him
on
then.
The mats. I remember a couple times I was freezing when I shake the opponent hands, and now I don't even care. You know, I just go out there. I really believe in God. I really believe if God wanna give me the victory,
we don't have integrity
I'm gonna
in
win. If he doesn't want me to win,
he said green grapes. I like the red grapes
and
the blue grapes.
I was meditating. I was thinking
the
like
green. I'm not the biggest green grape.
Everything's in God's hands. It's not what we want. You know, sometimes you want something so bad. You know, you do everything.
You know, he's the Masters division. That's why he's talking so much. All right, let me jump off. He talking too much. Listen. You know somebody in the Masters division when they be taking up all the video. Integrity. Oh, integrity. Hey, you know who loves Miss Mackenzie Dern? Miss Sarah does. That's her homegirl right there. You know she still got Sarah blocked too. She still got Sarah blocked. Sarah, how you still blocked? What's up? We talking about grapes right now. She single, big dog. Nah, I'm good. You can't do IBJJF? Why not? Sarah ain't got her papers straight. You gotta get your papers straight, Sarah. She ain't got her papers. She gonna destroy you. She won't remember who you are, Sarah. And then I say that she might see you. Oh, that's why you can't do IBJJF. Some of these people I don't even know. He won Babito. Yeah, Babito. I remember him. Somebody don't let Muggsy get on the private plane too. Is this the same private plane that Craig Jones was on?
My G.
They should never let that man get on the private plane.
No man, let's do it, baby. How you doing, dog? Oh shit. That's how rich people do it.
You know, Muggsy can't wait to sell out so he can be on the private jet more often.
Oh, Oh, it's some rich ass shit right here. This how rich folks do it? Shit.
Muggsy, you know, Muggsy can't even act right. That's why you can't take Muggsy nowhere. He ain't gonna act right. And you know he got his bandana on.
My man.
I hope he washes bandanas.
How you doing, dog? Oh, shit.
Since they don't pay them fees, well, you need to. It's good to have some type of registration.
I'm gonna sit down. I'm gonna sit right here.
Competition is ecological. I would argue competition is the most ecological situation you'll ever have. You know, Andy Murasaki got taken out of the tournament. Ooh, I like this. Now the best thing Gordon Ryan ever said was Crooked Craig. That's the funniest thing Gordon Ryan ever said. That's the funniest thing Gordon Ryan ever gonna say is Crooked Craig. Oh, I don't got the stylus. Oh, there's a stylus. Ooh. Oh, I just got a new phone, so I'm trying to play around with it. We trying to go IRL. Where should we go IRL, people, in real life? Yeah, I would argue tournaments are the most ecological. It's the equivalent of, you know, when the baby birds are ready to fly and the parent bird kicks them off the out the nest. That's what the tournament's like. If you want to be purely ecological, you don't really teach your student nothing and you send them out to the tournament and let them figure it out. Give them parameters and let them figure it out. All right, that kind of happened to me when I was a white belt. I competed, but I didn't know no takedowns. And the coach said you can't pull guards. So I was like, all right, I'm gonna run around the whole match then. I was running around the whole match, didn't know no takedowns. We didn't cover that before I did the tournament. And coach said you couldn't pull a guard. All right, well, here we go. Ecological time. That was a fun tournament. Marcelo Garcia was at that tournament. Was that my first tournament? Yeah, Marcelo Garcia was at that tournament. He beat up everybody. This was curly hair Marcelo Garcia. He done beat up everybody. Back in the day, curly hair Marcelo pop up. Hey, we didn't have influencers back then. So you saw curly hair Marcelo Garcia. He tore everybody up. Nobody knew how to get out of X guard. What's X guard? Oh my God. We didn't know what X guard was. Curly hair Marcelo Garcia put that X guard on you. You didn't know that was witchcraft. IBJJF got a new medal for the 30th anniversary. I think it just went to those initial champions from '96. Some of the people watching this live stream weren't around in '96. Some of you guys were in middle school, high school. I was in elementary school. Some of you guys were graduating high school back then. Some of you might have been in college back then. That's a nice little medal. You might lose that though. All right, that looks nice. I might see that on eBay. If I see that on eBay, I might get that. Oh no. You think that might end up on eBay, y'all? I might get that. If it ends up on eBay, I might bid for that. I'm trying to tell Tony Tony don't understand how good time it is. I'm trying to explain to Tony. You were a freshman in high school? Oh, Sarah got all right. You about as old as my cousin. My cousin graduated high school and he graduated in '96. You a little bit younger. Man, I missed us. Who else missed the '90s? Wasn't that a fun time? I remember how cheap that gas was. Man, I wish I was a little bit older. Man, that would have been pretty awesome back then. I'm trying to explain to Tony. Tony don't understand how good timing is. Tony been partying too much with his family. You were in high school too? Okay. Big Breakfast had a good post. I saw a lot of people reposting this, so I didn't even really look at it. Sometimes I don't go over everything. I'll wait till I get to the live stream. He says, "This isn't a reflection post, just expressing myself. Something I don't do very much verbally. Going into this year's Worlds, I truly felt this was my year. Everybody feels like it's your year. You was in elementary school? Oh, shoving toast about my age then. We got some millennials over here. Well, some people Gen Z or Gen X, sorry. But yeah, everybody feels like just to qualify for Black Belt Worlds, you are really good. Okay, we about the same time. Yeah, just to get to Worlds in Black Belt, you are pretty good because you have to qualify. You have to get qualifying points. I believe it's like 80 points. So that means you got to be able to do well at the regional tournaments, the Opens, your Atlanta Open, your New York Open, your LA Open, your San Diego Open, your Austin Open. You got to be able to rack up some points over there. So that's pretty tough. And, Big Breakfast, pretty good. He got second place at Brasileiros last year, second place at Pans this year. He's a very high level grappler. It's just to get to the top position, that's hard. It's very, very hard to get the top position. Now, I've never gotten to the top position, but I had coaches that were at the top position, but it was, even for those guys, it was very difficult. He says, I truly felt this was my year. I felt sharp in preparation. My body felt good for the first time in a long time in competition. And mentally, I wasn't really nervous or scared. What makes it worse is Big Breakfast lost to Tommy Langecker, who didn't do gi in a long time. So that made it rough. And some of that's the style matchup too. So he wasn't nervous. He felt great. He felt good. He felt sharp. Everybody feels that way. It's just the 1 or 2% of the difference right there. The top person, the first place, between first place and second place. Sometimes that gap is not very big, but it's hard to overcome. And sometimes you never overcome. Let's see. He says, but quickly in my first match, about 6 minutes into the match, all of that didn't matter because my day was over. I had been eliminated from the tournament instantly. What happens in times like these? Disbelief and embarrassment is what rushes through me. Disbelief in the fact of, did this really just happen to me? Now, what makes this worse is you pay a lot of money to go to California. Ooh, it's happened to me a couple times. You pay all that money, especially going East Coast to California or, Europe to California, Asia to California. You spend so much, your time, you spend so much time preparing, but then also financially, to fly out there. You want to get there a couple days before, some people a week or two. That costs a lot of money. Rental car, you're going to go to In-N-Out. You're going to be spending a little bit of a check right there. That's why some of the teams, your Atoses, your AOJs, that's where they base their teams at, basically, right in close by, so the guys can sleep and have their same schedules right before Worlds. Now, if you want to throw those guys for a loop, you take Worlds on a tour like a ADCC, because these guys they're so used to competing at Worlds, and it's normal. They get used to competing, going through their routine, getting to the tournament. But if you put Worlds on in New York City, they're gonna be a little off a little bit. Time difference. You gotta get acclimated to the time difference. You don't think you'll be jet lagged in a couple hours? You will be. I did that one time. I flew in the night before. I flew in for Worlds the night before. You jet lag, trying to compete. You're not going to compete as well as you used to. So embarrassment. You be a little bit upset. You lost money. You lose money. You didn't really achieve what you thought you would achieve. You gotta wait till next year to go back. All your sponsors kind of disappointed, family disappointed, coaches disappointed, girlfriend disappointed, dog disappointed, your roaches disappointed. The roaches in your house disappointed. You be disappointed too. And you know what? What you need to do when you get disappointed, you just need to go up there and spend that $25 on that acai. Just go up there and spend that $25 on that acai. I know it's expensive, but go ahead and get that $25 acai. You're going to feel a little bit better. Now, your bank account's going to be in a little bit of trouble too. Because you were kind of counting on that money from the IBJF for placing. Now your account's in a little bit of trouble. That $25 acai might take you over the edge, though. Don't worry about. It's not about hunger. It's not about hunger, Sarah. They're not gonna let you sneak food in. It's not about the hunger. I think you probably can't sneak food in. I'm pretty sure I've snuck food in. You gotta hide it though. It can't be smelling too good. Now it's not about the hunger. It's about cooling yourself down with that acai. And you got to go to In-N-Out. Regardless if you win or lose, go to In-N-Out after the tournament. But don't go to the In-N-Out next to the venue, because you're gonna see the guy that beat you in front of you in line. You're gonna see the guy that beat you in the line. You gotta go to In-N-Out a little bit farther away. Don't go to that In-N-Out right next to the venue, because you're gonna see all the people that beat you. You go. Sarah, you just chomp on some ice, Sarah. I know let me stop, I'm about to say the wrong thing. Chomp on some ice, Sarah. You're allergic to ice? Okay. You was there for North American Masters? All right. How was that? You missed the In-N-Out? Oh, no. You got to have In-N-Out, brother. Or whoever you are, Papa Jelly. You got to have some In-N-Out. That's the whole point of the trip, really. The tournament. You didn't go to compete. You going for an In-N-Out burger. That's the most expensive meal. You spent $1,000 just to get out to California for the In-N-Out burger. Sarah, just chomp on some ice. Sarah can't eat nothing, man. Let's see. He says, disbelief and embarrassment is what rushes through me. Disbelief in the fact of, did this really just happen to me? Yeah, it is. And embarrassment because me personally, no matter what anybody says, I feel a weight on my shoulders. Well, you know what? Listen. At these tournaments, everybody loses except for one person. Everybody loses except for the guy that won first place. Everybody loses. So you got to get used to it. You're going to lose more in life than you win, really. No one should be embarrassed. That's true, unless you did some stupid stuff out there. But most of these people are really great, high-level athletes. They got nothing to be embarrassed about, to be honest. Lost in the first round. It happens. She said you miss In-N-Out? Yeah. Now, some of these jiu-jitsu girls, if you got a jiu-jitsu girlfriend, she might leave you if you lose. I plead the fifth as far as for my own self. Some of these jiu-jitsu girls might leave you, though. If you got a jiu-jitsu girlfriend, she might leave you if you lose, though. That can happen, too. So you got to deal with that. It's natural. How you handle defeat is really important. Some of these guys, it's easy when you win. You feel great when you win. Everybody feels great when you win. Everybody's coming up to talk to you. Hey, yo, I'm a huge fan. Oh my God. The news media on your nuts. You got Flow Grappling over there put in a little video for you. IBJJF put your picture up on their Instagram. You feel great. Sponsors, people that you don't even like, come up to you, talking to you. Now, when you lose, none of that happens. You might be on the highlight reel, but you're not, you're not the champion. You lost. Sponsors not hollering at you. The girls ain't hollering at you. When you lose, you see who your real friends are. So that's something I've gotten to see over the years. When you lose, you see who your real friends are. When you win, and you see, because everybody love you when you win it, but they don't love you when you're losing. He says, the expectations I have for myself are heavy, and I know that I have people in my corner who have expectations for me as well, even if they don't hold it against me as a person. It gets to the point to where I can't even look at people in the eyes. For about 90 minutes after the match, I found a spot under the bleachers to be isolated. That's where they're going to try to jump me at, under the bleachers. That's what I be telling you guys. I found a spot under the bleachers to be isolated without even shaking my coaches and teammates down, or because I felt no reason to. I failed. There was no good job to be said to me. I felt and still kind of feel like a loser. And this time, I didn't shed a tear. I was still in shock and disbelief stage. So he got used to doing. He had, like I said, he won pans, high level guy. And Elijah Dorsey's had way more success than me, but I probably have more experience losing than he does. Because most of these guys, they win from a kid. They go from they win the kids division to the teen division to the adult division. They're winning everything. And then everybody gets set back at black belt. For sure, you're gonna have setbacks at black belt. But it's a normal part of a sport, It's really only jiu-jitsu and wrestling, and it's only the solo sports where you take losing so harshly, because in team sports you could blame the other dude. It's the quarterback's fault. The quarterback cost me the game. The running back cost us the game. The wide receiver dropped the pass. That's his fault. But when it's a solo sport, you're wrestling, your judo, your jiu-jitsu, you go out there, you lose, it's kind of on you a little bit. And it is tough, That's why I said earlier, you guys need to prepare yourselves. Prepare yourself. When you prepare yourself, you need to prepare yourself to win and prepare yourself to lose. That's harsh. Are you prepared to lose? Nobody wants to lose, but can you handle the loss? Are you gonna act like a big boy or big girl when you lose? Or are you gonna act like a spoiled brat when you lose? That's something you have to decide on the day of. You have to figure out. He says, felt like a loser. And this time, I didn't shed a tear. I was still in shock and disbelief stage. Even with messages coming in saying that they are still proud of me, I could only put the thumbs down because I didn't feel there was anything to be proud of. It wasn't until one of my coaches called me that I started crying after the question, do you want to get food or chill here? Who's really with you? Sometimes you need to lose so you can see who's with you. Sometimes you need to lose to see who's got your back. Sometimes you need to lose to see who's the real you. When you win it, that's not always the real you. Because sometimes you win because of luck, external factors. You might be winning because you're cheating. Some people be winning. They can only win because they're cheating. Some people might be sacrificing their life, literally sacrificing their life to win. You don't know what these people are doing. You don't know what these people are doing to beat you. You don't know. So you got to really build yourself up internally. There's going to be another tournament next week. There's going to be another world champion. They've had 30 world championships. Did you know there's going to be the 31st world championship next year? There's another chance. As long as you don't give up, there's another chance to keep progressing. It kind of irks me to see all these young guys, crying. I'm still out there trying too. I'm way older than these guys. I'm still trying. You don't see me crying about it. I just take my butt kicking. All right, let's try for next year. try to fix my body up. Let's do it one more time. So his coach called him and hey, you want to get some acai? Hey, you want to get In-N-Out Burger? That's when reality really kicked in, because my year was over. The year ain't over. Just the season for the gi is over. You can still win no gi worlds. That's when my reality kicked in, because my year was over. Mission failed. I didn't know what the point of this is, but all I can really do now is truly move on to the next. Other people had their opportunity to make a name for themselves this time, and my time is on a pause. Elijah Dorsey, you made a name for yourself. You are arguably really successful. I wish I had his success. It gets better as you age. I hope so. I hope it does. Well, I still do adult. Sarah said it gets better as you age. Well, I get older. They're getting younger. Thanks, Sarah. But yeah, normally it does get better sometimes. Now you might have to fight the guy that beat you in the adult division at Masters. That might suck a little bit. Where was I? Other people had their opportunity. That's true. Maybe someone else's turn to make a name for themselves. Maybe somebody else really needed that money. Maybe somebody else really needed that money from winning Worlds, or second or third place. You didn't really need that money like that. You gonna have Elijah Dorsey. You doing ADCC. You could do Who's Number One. You could do all this stuff. Some of these other people, they got to make a name for themselves too. They might have been hungrier than you. They might have got luckier than you. Who knows? That's how life works. We can't control all this stuff. You just got to roll the dice out there. Let's see. The only thing I can do now is get back up on my feet and keep marching. That's life right there. He learned a lesson. You don't think life gonna knock you down? Listen, you live long enough, you're gonna find out life can knock everybody down. The senior citizen brackets have very few people. All right, Sarah. Let's get Sarah. We want to see Sarah competing. Get back up. Get back on your feet and keep marching forward to take the next opportunity and achieve my goal of becoming a world champion. And you know what? This is when we got to say the soapy, it's not about the destination. It's about the journey. You're going to learn a lot about yourself on this journey. And some people will become world champions. Some people won't become world champions. I know guys that are super great, never won worlds. As good as a world champion, maybe better, never won worlds. You can't get caught. It's good to have goals, but it's just maybe sometimes things aren't for you. Think about Gordon Ryan. Gordon Ryan, ADCC champion. Would you guys trade places with Gordon Ryan? I wouldn't. Screw that. Would you trade places? Some of you don't know these people in real life. Some of you would trade places with these people, and then you trade places with them. You're like, damn, this sucks. I'd rather trade places with the WNBA player. And listen, even when they win, they still ain't making no real money. They still ain't making no real money. For the amount of abuse they put on their body, they not making that much money. Some of these guys make some money. They make a lot more money than me. A couple $100,000 more. Okay, cool. They look 20 years old. Yeah. And you don't know how old they are internally. They might be way older internally. Some of these people are not going to be here for a long time. They're here for a good time. They're not here for a long time. You fighting against people that not going to be here for a long time. That's what I had to accept that. I'm fighting people that they're not going to be here for a long time. They're going to be here for a short time. They're going to burn their candle up way faster than me. And I just had to accept that. He still has the goal of becoming a world champion, but that's not as easy as it sounds, because there will be people asking, oh, how'd it go? And for every one of those questions, I used to hate that. When you get back there, when you get back to the gym on Monday and everybody asks you, oh, how'd it go? You're like, oh, I didn't do too well. I got crushed out there. I used to hate that. You know what? Even when we did win back in the day, even when we did win, you could win a big tournament back in the day. You know what would happen when I would win those big tournaments? I would get back on Monday. You know what would happen on Monday? I'll leave that question in the air. For every one of those questions, the answer is I'd have to respond with I lost. It didn't go well. It wasn't my turn this time. I learned a lot. I had a learning opportunity. That's what Kel Sanderson would say. In this, I'm still trying to put it all together for myself as well, that I'm not defined by my downfalls, but the impact made through the ability to bounce back and continue the journey. So this losing this one tournament maybe helped him grow a little bit. Sometimes when you win, did you know sometimes when you win, you don't grow? Sometimes when you win, you don't learn no lesson. All you learn is that, hey, I'm good. When you win everything, oh, I'm good. I know everything. That's when you win. Now, when you lose, I didn't do everything. I didn't do everything right. I'm gonna have to learn and go back to the drawing board. Sarah says I'm usually missing for a week, win or lose. Why you be doing that, Sarah? I'm glad I'm not Sarah's coach. I'd probably be angry at her. I'll probably be yelling at her. I'd be sitting there yelling at Sarah. Let me see. Uh-oh. I'm playing with my phone. I got a new phone, I said. That was nice post. Look, the guy that beat you. And you know what's worse? The guy that beat you be on your social media posts. He says, "You are truly a great athlete. One of my favorites to watch. We have all been there. Keep your head high and you will bounce back. I'm always excited to have a match with you. We all know what you are good for, and this does not reflect on your skill or determination to win. Always a big fan of Big Breakfast." So the guy that beat you said he's a big fan too. Your neck be sore? Okay. You gotta, as I said before, prepare yourself to lose and prepare yourself to win. That's fine. Hey, listen, you know, I'll take whatever I can get nowadays. Sarah, okay, Sarah, you getting up there. Sarah, let's see. You know, Jason Gomez he won. Moleque.
Entendeu? As circunstâncias, como é que foram as circunstâncias hoje aí? Circunstância foi daquele jeito, e 3 lutas, né?
His hair looks like mine. He copying my hair. Look, he copying my hair over here. You know, most of the kids going natural nowadays. Let's see. You got cousin Izaki over there looking thick. Izaki, you need to unretire. Why all these young people retired? All these people way younger than me. They retired. You know, my Brazilian crew yelling. It's just creepy people. I don't want to read these comments. We got one of the girls. She's a wrestler. You probably don't know her. She's from France. You know, I keep track of all this stuff. You know, I keep track of all the wrestling. What happens in the wrestling world too. Is she a part of the Army? I think she might be the Navy or Army or something, or Air Force. I forgot what happened. Oh, I saw something else happen. Let me refresh over here. Oh, we're about an hour in. I think I updated some stuff too. What JT Torres got to say?
At Worlds and you won, congratulations. If you didn't win, keep your head up. Try to learn from the experience. What can you work on and improve, whether it be physical or mental or both? And remember, greatness awaits those who never give up, who never quit. And like I told one of my students, I can't guarantee that at the end of the line, at the end of the path, there's going to be a world title waiting for you or whatever it may be. But I do believe something great will be waiting for you, though, as long as you keep on going, don't quit, don't give up, and do it with love and passion, guys. Keep working hard, keep having fun, get after it. If you compete at Worlds,
JT Torres never won. JT Torres never won Gi Worlds, but then he won ADCC. You don't know what life got in store for you. You might, I want to win Worlds. You might win ADCC. You might win Nogi Worlds. You might win something else. You might win UFC BJJ. You don't know what's in store for you in this world. Kolabate got his gold. Again, you don't know what these kids are sacrificing. I don't like when AOJ the kids be taking off their shirts. I don't understand that. Where else were we? We're just jumping around. That was a good post by Elijah Dorsey, though. Let's see. Oh, let's watch this one.
I just gained 7 pounds at Buc-ee's. These are the real beaver nuggets, the OG, triple triples right here. And they just give big cereal vibes. Almost like if you had that pop cereal, but the coating was like a caramel corn seasoning around it. I dig it. That's an egg. I can't find anything wrong with that. Oh, and there's like a little buttery.
I never tried those. I had some, but I never tried them.
Slip down the throat. Gas station pulled pork mac and cheese is technically a gas station, folks. We'll do it. The mac looks neon orange, like food dyed food coloring orange. Buc-ee's mac and brisket. See what I have here.
You guys like Buc-ee's, but I'm gonna be honest. I'm more of a Sheets person now. I'm more of a Sheets. Sheets number 1, Wawa number 2. Buc-ee's is up there too, but there's not that many Buc-ee's.
Cheesesteak burrito. I'm not even off rip.
You know your stomach will be messed up. You gonna have to hit that bathroom.
Absolutely coated with.
You gonna have to hit that bathroom after all that.
Standards that should.
You just ate mac and cheese and a burrito. Your stomach gonna be bubbling, bro.
The texture is absolutely atrocious, but the flavor.
You need some fiber and some hydration when you eat that. That's a lot of sodium.
Well. I guess with
Sarah can't eat none of that.
Super pristine.
Sarah tried to eat that. That's it.
That's an A-. And just clean her up a little bit before you bring her to the folks. You know what I mean? They got a triple meat sandwich. This is such an American place.
You need some vegetables.
Sausage and brisket. Feels like a
no Sheets. No, get out of here, Sarah. You don't like Sheets? Get out of here, Sarah.
It's excessive. It's indulgent.
You don't like Sheets?
I
don't know if we can be friends, Sarah.
She
don't like Sheets?
Oh, yeah, this sandwich is phenomenal. Even like lukewarm, me eating it right now. This is a solid A+. Fresh brisket on the board.
You need some vegetables. We can't be friends, Sarah. You're not gonna get your blue belt from me. Can't get your blue belt from me now.
UFC. When I did strength conditioning, I was like, man, I'm not getting none out of it. It's easy. I was like, well, it's not meant to break you or kill you. You
look at Bush.
You
Yeah.
The difference. Back at home, like I'm sore. Like I'm not sore, the next day when I'm doing strength conditioning here. But like gradually, you start seeing the results. It's a science behind it. Yes. I'm like, man, I need to do more.
Made to go garbage. Sarah, get out of here.
Yeah, I'm getting stronger and everything. I'm just like, okay.
He's right. And yet one of the most common complaints I hear from boxers is...
She gonna say she don't like Wawa. She don't like... Sarah don't like nothing.
Should be challenging, and it should push the intensities when it needs to. But if you're constantly waking up sore and leaving every session wrecked, that's not S&C.
Terrence Crawford be overtraining, though.
Speed, power, strength, and conditioning
He'd be overtraining.
all take time to develop. And you can't develop any of them if you're constantly in recovery mode because sessions were too hard for no reason. Remember this, any idiot can make you tired in an S&C session. Not everyone can get your results. So comment guide below and I'll send you the complete framework on how to structure your S&C for boxing the right way.
Don't go with that guy. You don't always need to be sore. Yeah, she over here slandering Sheets, y'all. Now, I used to be a Wawa person. Then I went to Sheets. I was like, you know what? This is better. Well, you guys got HEB, which is good too. I haven't been there. I want to go to HEB. HEB, I'm gonna check you guys out when I go to Texas or whatever. Now, she over here slandering Sheets. Just because she's got dietary restrictions, that don't mean we got dietary restrictions. Why we gotta suffer? Buc-ee's, I would put Buc-ee's up there better. I can't really eat much of Buc-ee's anyway, but there's not that many Buc-ee's. They don't have that many Buc-ee's. I'm not traveling 500 miles for Buc-ee's. Bush, I saw Bush. I ain't traveling I wouldn't stop at Buc-ee's. I ain't going out of my way for Buc-ee's. I'll now if I see Sheets, okay, let me stop over there. If they had HEB, I would check them out. Sarah said, "You like Buc-ee's though, Sarah? And you can't eat nothing at Buc-ee's." Craig Jones said he going on American tour. Alrighty. He put a Craigslist. You love Buc-ee's. What you eat at Buc-ee's though? You can't eat nothing at Buc-ee's. If you can't eat nothing at Sheetz, you can't eat nothing at Buc-ee's. What you gonna eat? Some jerky? You gonna eat that jerky? Homie looking thick, bro. What happened to my cousin? What happened to my cousin over here? He looking God dog. He looking heavyweight. He got the tracksuit pants on with the expandable waist. God dang, Izaki, cousin Izaki. It's crazy to me to see young people giving other people belts. I'm like, oh, isn't he too young for that? Oh, you guys got some different stuff over there. That's true. Well, yeah, that's true. You know, when you in the country, man, them little gas station places be hitting. Them gas station places, the restaurants in the gas station, some of those places they be good. Those the I gave up pants, yeah. That's the that's the I'm gonna have a couple acai pants. God dang, Izaki, he's young. He got to be at least 10 years younger than me. Something like that. God, dog. People, don't let yourselves go. God dang. Barbosa said he was out of Worlds. He didn't even do Worlds this year. He said he was going to do it. I see somebody I know in that comment section. He couldn't do it. Okay, he already won it. 2018, something like that. Yeah, he already won. He don't need to do it again.
Kings, vou estar mostrando pouco das roupas e dos kimonos que eu mais gosto.
She couldn't do Worlds either. Something happened to her. I can't remember what happened to her. She couldn't do Worlds either.
I farted.
I farted.
I farted.
I farted.
Is this an old video?
I farted.
Why they got that baby on that social media like that? This might be old. I don't know. This is Sarah right here. It says, me trying to distract my rolling partner from realizing I don't know any takedowns. That's Sarah right there. Get it, Sarah. Get it. Hey. Get it, Sarah. That's Sarah right there trying to distract us. Oh yeah, it's tough, man. As you get older, that weight don't come off like it used to. This is what happened. This is the tournament I went to this weekend. This was the tournament I went to. Luckily I wasn't there when this happened though. Yeah, that's the tournament I went to. All right, Sarah. Sarah said she can't drop down low. Remember the guy? Does anybody remember the ADCC guy with all the hair? This is from 5 weeks ago. He says, I will be transitioning to a coaching role. Remember the guy with all the hair? He not coaching no more? I don't know if Mush probably don't know this guy. Remember this guy with all the hair?
Excuse me, sir.
Remember that guy? Yeah, he said he not reffing no more. I won my first match, but I hurt my rib, so I was like, you know what? I got to get out of here. Yeah, I hurt my rib in my first match. I was like, you know what? Let me get out of here.
Excuse
yeah,
me,
that guy.
sir.
This is the guy. He said he retired from
no
refereeing. It was fun, though. I think I just saw something over here. That's crap. Everyone wants to work. So I just got a new phone, so I think we're gonna try to do some IRL stuff. Where do you guys want me to go? Where should we go? We're gonna do some hiking and stuff. Maybe we'll go to Piedmont Park or something too. Got a couple places I want to go. Guy Mendez says today is probably the best day of my career.
Describe because like
HEB.
I put so much effort into the team and making sure like things go the way we planned, and to have such a special day like this it's a blast. I think like every time you have the opportunity to see people that you like, people that are next to you chasing their goals, like become successful and achieve their dreams, I think it's something that it's hard to describe. Like it's 1,000 times better than any of my world titles as an athlete. Like today, I think like up to this point, it's probably like the best day of my career, like in jiu-jitsu. Like it's the day that I feel the most accomplished, the day that I felt like happy, and it's hard to describe. It's hard for me to describe because like.
All right, shout out to him.
Ashley and Cole winning a world title for the first time. Like
I think they're dating. I can't remember which Funegra.
At AOJ,
there's too many Funegras out there.
Rankings and giving back so much to AOJ, like they pour so much energy into the programs, and they have built like such a.
You gotta get that microphone closer to his mouth. It's too low.
It's hard to describe how happy I am, like just to see them like finally achieving like that goal. They're so young, like, but like. It seems like forever because
she's gonna pull a Jessica Khan. She's gonna pull a Jessica Khan and get pregnant.
Winning a world title for the first time, like Pato, like breaking the record in the division, becoming a 5-time world champion in this division. It's unbelievable. Like he has proved that he is the best in this division for years, and the end of his competitive career, and. I think like it's such a big statement that will for sure put him in the Hall of Fame in the future for sure. And Taina, man, like it's unbelievable. I have never seen anything like that in Jiu-Jitsu, to be honest. Like the level of dominance and the level of precision with the moves at a World Championship, it's unbelievable. There's no way that like people, even people that are not from our team, like there's no way that they watch that and they don't recognize. Like it's something that every single person that trains jiu-jitsu will love watching. It's just like it's the dream for every athlete. Pato like breaking the record in the division. Like you don't have to say anything, to be honest. Like it's such a statement. Like she is like one of the most dominant athletes like in the history of jiu-jitsu. Like it's and she's a person that it's inspiring to see her work at.
Andy, nothing about Andy.
She truly embraces
Andy. Poor Andy. Andy.
And she's passionate about training more than anything.
Andy Murasaki still didn't win Worlds.
When you love something like so much.
And Elijah Dorsey complaining. Andy Murasaki done had
getting really good at it, and I think
50 million times to win Worlds. He still ain't won Worlds.
She truly loves jiu-jitsu, and she embraces that pressure, the challenge, like everything that comes with like the glory of the competition. Like she is willing to pay the price, and when you're willing to pay the price, like it's I think the result like comes like naturally.
You know what? You don't even hear Alliance. Alliance don't even care to give a speech. Alliance, if you don't know, Alliance won 16-time world champion. They don't even give speeches. All right, let's wrap it up. Let's go to In-N-Out Burger. I know you know Mush would go In-N-Out Burger. Mush, did you go to In-N-Out Burger after Worlds? You kind of have to. Yeah, you gotta get that In-N-Out Burger, man. That's the most important thing. Sarah sent this to me. She said she thought Sarah Gaval thought she was gonna win. Let me see. She handled that loss well. There's no Roscoe's. Chicken and waffles. I don't think I've been to Roscoe's before. I've had chicken and waffles before, but I never went to the store to a restaurant to get chicken and waffles. Let's jump around. Everything's about Worlds, basically, to be honest. Buc-ee's, you guys love Buc-ee's. Eh? Let me see. Oh, you have Fabio Gurgel and Mark Kerr from the Smashing Machine on there. After you won Nogi Worlds, yeah, you gotta hit that. Now, you know what? You really should hydrate before you go to In-N-Out Burger. That's my advice to everybody. Before you go to In-N-Out Burger, after you compete, you need to hydrate before you go out there. If you don't hydrate and you go to In-N-Out Burger, you get about 2 burgers, milkshake, fries, your stomach gonna be messed up. You get that milkshake and you know you lactose intolerant, but you get that milkshake, you better some coconut water. Yeah, try to hydrate. That is one issue with these tournaments, because you have to weigh in. You know, you don't really have time to hydrate. You know, if you do any IBJJF tournament, by the time you weigh in, you got about 5 minutes to drink a little bit of water, maybe eat something. If you haven't eaten anything, then you're on deck. So you don't really get a chance to hydrate. So that's a big issue with these tournaments. Mr. Tackett, William Tackett said this is going to be him in a couple weeks. Now, you know that's not William Tackett. Or which one is that? Yeah, that's William Tackett. He says he's working with Merrick Health. Now, I don't think getting all big and stuff is going to help him. You eat the lactate pills. Oh, yeah. Day before weigh-ins would be nice. That's true. Now, some of these guys will kill themselves, though. They be doing 2 weight classes lower. Tackett said when he get up on his strength, he gonna come back. You know, Merrick Health be working with all the what are we doing? What is he doing? I don't know what he's about. This is what he's going to do. He working with Merrick Health. You know, Merrick Health, he got all his sponsors too. And then he got the UFC. You know, the UFC Performance Institute, they can do your meals for you. If you tell them your macros, they'll do your meals, maybe your macros and calories. I think they'll do your meal planning for you. So you got to fight guys. You got to fight dudes. You got to fight people. Yeah, but that you don't got that. The other people you fighting got that. Be on that sponsorship. I believe Tackett's sponsored by UFC BJJ. So some of these guys are sponsored. So you got to fight. You got to go in there, you know, whatever you can afford preparation. And they got the UFC Performance Institute behind them. They got all their food planned. They got their strength and conditioning, recovery. They got all that stuff. You can eat that, Sarah? Okay. So we finally something Sarah can eat.
The defining characteristic of
we got Spencer Pratt. You know he's running for mayor of LA. Now he might, if Trump can become president, he maybe could become mayor of LA. That's possible.
Is his unconditional love for mankind. The very same thing is the defining characteristic of dogs. Unconditional love for us. It's no wonder the dog is just God backwards. These heavenly animals are so faithful to us. They don't judge us. They don't care if we live in a mansion or on the streets. They stick by our side. They put their full faith and trust in us. And right now, a lot of bad people are betraying their faith and abusing these poor animals in the streets on Skid Row and in Karen Bass LA city shelters.
Questions are being raised about 2 dogs euthanized at the South LA Animal Shelter that rescue groups say were on hold for pickup.
Larry Seahorn and his family thought they were set to pick up 6-year-old Indigo on October 21st. They recently lost their beloved 15-year-old pit bull Tonka to cancer and were ready to open their home and hearts to another dog. Both the rescue group and Seahorn say a deadline for pickup was never communicated by the shelter during their phone call, and they plan to pick up Indigo before the shelter closed at 5 p.m. No one arrived for Indigo at 8 a.m., and the shelter received no further communication that morning, so Indigo was euthanized at noon.
It's been heartbreaking to see these animals that are perfectly good, as this one as an example, go to their death for no reason.
What about the animals? I like animals too, but what does this got to do with LA?
They say perfectly healthy
governance.
dogs without behavioral issues are killed because the shelters are overcrowded.
While she calls them no-kill shelters, they are murdering thousands of dogs here, and they just lie. On Skid Row, addicts are torturing dogs to death, stuffing them in trash bags and lighting them on fire, testing their drugs on them till they overdose and die. They breed puppies to sell them for drugs. Everywhere you look, you see animals covered in open sores, riddled with flies, being beaten, starved. The abuse and neglect is so horrific, it's overwhelming, and it must stop.
When you hear the descriptions of what these dogs endured, it just breaks your heart.
You gonna fix the problem?
Images, as you said, they are so disturbing that we pretty much had to blur everything. Dogs found.
How about you fix Skid Row?
Their small bodies stuffed into trash cans.
How about you fix
suitcases.
Skid Row
The
first?
abuse of dogs is spiraling out of control at homeless encampments.
The dog was running, screaming, on fire, trying to get into people's homes. He was asking for help. The damage to this dog is very intentional.
The poor dog, you know, it looks like it's been burned. It was wrapped in a plastic trash bag.
In Hollywood, on Franklin and Van Ness, animal activists say someone stuffed a dead dog into a suitcase.
I went with Joey Tuccio and Rebecca Corey as they brought food to some of these neglected dogs on Skid Row.
Calling the vet. We can take the dog today, but I want to make sure it's not too late.
Chained in this dog with
Covered
wounds
in flies.
covered in flies, wounds all over. How's that not neglect? She's like, get me out of here.
Every day. I just gave a whole can of food and she devoured it. Devoured. There are 4 dogs. The dogs are walking in the street.
wow.
I mean, it's disaster.
Yeah, and there's dogs right here that could be hit by cars.
And we've told everybody about
What's
it. but
$600?
Nobody cares. Nobody cares.
What's $600 a month gonna do you in LA
The next
though?
day, the sweet little angel was run over by a car. It breaks my heart to see this horror on our streets.
It's all illegal. Everything I'm looking at is illegal. There's an entire stolen bike shop right here. For puppies.
They're breeding their dogs over here, and they've been breeding their dogs forever.
Like, with the right person in charge, this can be taken care of,
It's
correct?
all manageable, but there's nothing.
Here's what I will do as mayor to save these
Jeff
poor
and Toast voted
animals.
for him.
Step 1. End the abuse. We are cleaning out Skid Row. I will stand up a task force within LAPD, tactical pause, protecting animal welfare and safety. Anyone caught abusing animals is going to prison. I will have zero tolerance for animal abuse in our city. Step 2, spay and neuter. By enforcing spay and neuter laws, we can lower shelter intake
Yeah, but you can't-
and euthanasia numbers in our shelters.
Yeah, but you still
We
on the
cannot
street. You
rescue
can't
our
afford
way
to
out
live
of this
nowhere.
animal crisis, but low cost spay
What
and
you gonna do with
neuter,
$600 in
education,
LA?
and basic law enforcement has been ignored for years.
Do you live in
by Karen
LA?
Bass and Nithya Raman.
You can't do
An
nothing
ounce of
with $6
prevention is
bills.
worth a pound of
You can do
cure.
some drugs.
We will target the
What-
highest
you can't-
volume and
you
most
can't afford to live
underserved
nowhere.
areas first. We will also shut down backyard breeders and prosecute anyone selling dogs without city licensing.
On Skid Row, a 1-year-old Doberman named Pebbles is pregnant with her first litter. Her
Greg
owner,
Jones.
Dwight, bred her intentionally. Yes. He plans to sell the puppies. Rescuers sent us video after video of litters littering the streets. Several show puppies in shopping carts, often for sale. The reasons why people breed dogs
What
on
can they do
Skid
with
Row
those dogs
vary, but
anyway?
the root of them all is why not.
Step
You guys
3,
aren't gonna adopt those
support
dogs.
Our heroes. The animals suffering in the shelter system would have nothing without volunteers.
Dogs wrestling is more exciting.
Superheroes
I've had to
like
agree with
Joe
that.
Tuccio and Rebecca Corey have been fighting to save dogs on our streets and in Karen Bass's shelters for years.
I have a surprise guest, and it is.
I don't know if you can really clean out Skid Row. I just don't know if it's
And
possible.
she's doing so good. Look how gorgeous she is. Look at her skin. Look how it looks great. Very smooth. She got a bath. And she's here for a couple hours destroying this toy before she goes to our trainer, Kim, just so we could assess her a little bit more. Say hi. Say oh, so sweet. So sweet. Okay, just want to show everybody
Oh yeah.
this beautiful.
Might have to link up with you.
They have been doing God's work along with countless
Personal space.
volunteers who have been silenced,
I'll do it somewhere. I'll do it
harassed,
somewhere
and bullied
where you'll
for
be
decades, and it's time they are heard.
where
and
it's
respected.
nice.
My message to Mayor Karen Bass is to wake up. We've been trying to get your attention for years. We've
Skid
done
Row's never been
protests,
seen.
we've done petitions, we've talked on City Hall.
This
You've
is-
not
it's a
even
structural issue.
acknowledged
It's
us.
gotta be
You've
in my
not
house.
even acknowledged the animal crisis.
While Karen Bass
We can take you
pays
somewhere nice.
cronies to
We might do
lie
IRL.
Pretend that this crisis isn't happening. These volunteers are on the front lines of this crisis, and they deserve to be heard, not threatened for telling the truth.
Working on my new setup, so
Animal Services
we'll
volunteer
see how it
coordinator
works.
claims a total of 800 dogs face a possible death sentence. They angrily marched into Friday's city council meeting demanding change.
I don't know if I can get that one.
Volunteer
You might not recognize Tim if you see him. He got a lot bigger.
Valley Shelter in Chatsworth. She
A lot stronger.
occasionally took dogs on their last walk.
I did that a couple times, and I won't do it again because it's
I don't know how you can solve overcrowding. Chef and Toast, you need to run for LA
back your tears
mayor.
because you know this is the last time this animal is going to be able to go on a walk and see the outside.
Her favorite was a pity mix named Tico, who she swears was nothing but a good adoptable dog.
She went to the back room, and they killed him. And then a few minutes later, I was given back
Sorry, y'all, this is kinda sad.
Empty leash.
When I'm mayor, our city shelters will welcome these heroes with open arms, and we will work with them to provide dignified and safe conditions for these poor animals. Step 4, fix the shelters. Currently, these dogs are being fed one meal a day, have to lie in their own feces, rotting away in wire cages with no time for exercise and play. It's worse than prison. These aren't murderers, they're dogs. They're innocent animals, and they live worse than serial killers on death row. We will completely overhaul the city shelter system. We will hire.
I mean, Houston's a big city, but LA, I think LA County is what, 8 million people or something? Something insane like that.
And medical care. Step 5, find them homes. Some cities have
It's
led pilot
impossible to
programs
find
of
those dogs
mutual
home.
rehabilitation where criminals are given the chance to care for dogs who have been neglected and rescued from abuse.
Within the walls of the South Central Correctional
It's a
Center,
structural
inside
issue. It's
the
not
6
just
house
clean up
team
Skid
wings,
Row.
where 30 inmates trained dogs from Springfield's
Now that
Rescue
seems
1.
pretty cool.
The inmates prepared them for adoption through the prison's Puppies for Parole program. The program began back in 2010 as a way to reduce the number of dogs in shelters while providing offenders with a positive outlet.
It gives me an opportunity to be able to give back to the community that I took from at one time. And it gives us a sense of responsibility.
When you're separated from your family and you can care for another being and help them
Tony Youngblood,
in
that's
their
a cool
life,
name.
that's what helps me get through the days. And it's my life in here. I'll do
Why
it
not
till
just let the prisoners
Oh,
have
I die or
dogs?
I leave.
In these
Now they'll just
programs,
lock up the
dogs
homeless.
get a
Oh
care
no,
team
never mind. I
whose
take that
entire
back.
day
They'll just lock up the
revolves
homeless
around
and put the dogs
loving,
in prison with
caring for
them.
them. And those criminals find a sense of renewed purpose in caring for their animals. That unconditional love that God imbued in all of us elevates our
You can make all the
behavior
dogs,
beyond what any institution of man ever could.
What's that
Dogs
called?
see the best in us, and they help us see the best
Like
in
anxiety
ourselves.
dogs or
Dogs
whatever,
are not
you know.
property. They are not disposable. They are truly a gift from God. We must cherish that gift and share it freely. If we work together, we can not
Some of these
only
people are
lift
into-
these
what do you mean
heavenly
by that,
creatures
Sarah?
out of their misery in this city.
What do you mean
but we
they're
can
into
lift
dogs? What are you
ourselves
talking
too.
about?
The city of angels is a city of dogs.
What is that called with the dogs when they like, it's like licensed. I don't know what it's called. When people can bring their dogs into the airport and stuff like that. I forget what it's called. Maybe they can make train all those. It would cost a lot of money to train all those dogs, and I don't know what you mean. There's no context on chat. Service animal. Thank you. Yeah. Yeah, service animals. You can make those service animals and put them in schools and service dogs. Yeah, service animals. Yeah, why don't they just do that? Now it's going to cost a lot of money, but they have money. It's just it's very inefficient. I don't think there's any way to really run LA efficiently. How do you think you'd run? How big is LA County? I think LA is a county too. Let's see. LA population. I hate this new AI stuff. It's giving me like Spanish. Yeah, it's in the millions. BET tattoos? Nah, I don't think I'm getting a BET tattoo, Craig. I'm sorry. I'm not sure what I would get a tattoo of. I don't know. I'm not. The funding's up to humans. They make mistakes at the best of times and corrupt horrible people at. Well, I don't have an answer for the permanent cookout invite. I don't know about that one, Craig. I don't know. Well, you can't separate corruption from humans. How are you going to do that, Chef and Toast? I don't have an answer for you. Get rid of all the humans? That's not going to work, is it? There really is no answer. You clean up Skid Row. What are you going to do with those human beings? How are you going to clean up Skid Row? You would have to put them all in mental health. Well, I believe that's a Reagan issue right there. Didn't he get rid of all the mental health places? It's not as funny. Oh, no. A super difficult issue. Yeah, I'm not a politician. I'm not sure. I think it is a structural issue. You would need to get more people off the streets, and then the people, there's homeless people through circumstances that are on the street, and they have pets that they take care of. You see that. You see homeless people with pets they take care of. Not everybody's abusing pets. Uh-oh. You never felt more white? Yeah, that older black lady, she probably would straighten you out, Craig, to be honest. That older black lady. She'd probably take you to church. Craig, they're going to ask you about that girl, bro. That girl. What was her name? Dang, I already forgot. She gave you a look you deserved, yeah. Are you still allowed? Are you still allowed at Bangtao, bro? What'd you say, Gracie Baja? It's on the thing. Let me read it. Ezekiel. Did you say Ezekiel time or Ezekiel Tim? All right, Chef and Toast. Now no, the other girl, the other Asian girl. Chef and Toast, you go after Tim. I wouldn't mess with Tim. We had somebody on the live stream messing with Tim. That didn't work out too well. She doesn't own it? Dang. I hope you had fun, bro. I hope you had fun. I hope you had fun. I don't know if it was worth it, but I hope you had fun. Baja Ezekiel Torianda. Okay. I thought you said something else, Chef and Toast. We had some good matches, bro. Some good matches at Worlds. I didn't really watch Worlds. I was busy. We do have somebody else that got in trouble in Manaus. I believe this guy was a world champion or something. I'm never going to Manaus, man. Oh, wow. You got street cred with the wrong lady. Well, some people might like that. I did enjoy her, when she's in the room breaking stuff. I did enjoy that video. Now, I don't think I've ever pissed off a girl that badly, so you got me on that one, Mr. Craig Jones. I never pissed off that I know of. I never. Maybe I did piss off some girls, but they never filmed that kind of stuff. Carnival, not Amazon. I want to do where Mackenzie Dern does it. It made tabloids. Oh wow. Let me know where Mackenzie Dern is going. Let me know where Mackenzie Dern is going. Carnival. That's where I'll be. Mikey's afraid to go to Brazil. Mikey, because they don't have pasta. They don't have pasta in Brazil. That's not true. That's not true. They for sure got pasta in Brazil. Now they might mess up the pasta. They don't do it like Italians do. Mikey, he went to Asia for a little bit. I don't know, Mikey. You know what? I could see Mikey with the Brazilian girl. I could see him. Why else would he learn Portuguese? Mikey. Elbow meat, ladies. Oh. Why you guys keep bringing up the elbow meat? You might. You know what? Mikey was celebrating when Milky got out. When he went to jail, Mikey was celebrating. I can't read any of this crap. It says the Amazon police released images of Carlos Vieira Harlando, a jiu-jitsu teacher who is considered outlawed and is being wanted by the authorities. Oh, he's on the run. He is the target of an investigation related to reports of harassment, sexual harassment, grape. We can't say the R word on here, and grape of a vulnerable person. How many? There's too many. There's too many predators in this sport, man. He's a Brazilian woman. They like autism as long as you can fight. I don't think Mikey can fight though. I don't think Mikey can fight. He's a great grappler, but I don't think he can fight. Oh, it does? Wow. Yeah, send it to me, bro. He gonna walk around with one leg in the air. He's fighting his. He had a girlfriend or two for like a couple weeks or something. He can't keep a girl though, for sure. Well, I can't. I gotta plead the fifth on that one too. So it's hard to keep girls around. If you can keep a girl around for about 3 months, you're doing something really well. They went missing. The girls, I don't know where they went. They just dropped off the face of the earth. There was like one or two girls. Remember when he fought Gabriel? What the hell is that guy? The guy that Theon was with. Remember he fought Gabriel at one championship. He was like, oh my, he was talking about my girlfriend. Remember when he had that outbreak, that outburst? Yeah, he was messaging my girlfriend or said something to my girlfriend. And that was like years ago. He had some young girlfriend. He might have had one or two. Where did they go? Hey, that's not too bad. 2 girlfriends in a decade. That's better than some of us, man. Some of us can't. That's enough for some of us. Yeah, we should actually. You should get Mikey to Brazil. Take Mikey to Brazil. Take him to the favela. That would be pretty interesting. I would like to see that. I want to see that now. We got Nina Marie. I bet you Craig has met Nina Marie before.
What is your favorite scent on a woman?
It's a hard question.
Like rose.
Craig has met Nina Marie.
Her own musk.
Oh, yeah, I'm so hungry.
Who's Nina Marie's husband?
But I like
That's the
yours.
strongest man.
Yeah,
Oh, thanks.
yours perfume is good.
Okay, good. At least I smell good. What is something all men should do in a relationship?
Bro, that would be pretty good.
Make enough
I don't know if Tim
money
could handle
to
her.
make her happy. You don't have a
Who
problem.
could handle Gabby?
If there was an alien invasion, who are 3
I don't know. I'm
fighters
trying to
who
think of somebody that can handle Gabby.
Igano, John Jones, Khabib, all the big guys.
Who's the white guy that won ADCC trials? That guy. John Jones.
When I was a kid, I used to save my boogers because I wanted to make a booger ball.
I shaved
Anderson
my,
Silva.
like higher.
He wants some
and then
content.
put it, under my shoes.
You need one of Rampage Jackson's guys.
Save it. I see.
Oh, you know the referee dude, the big black guy that hangs out with
What is your favorite
Rampage? He could probably do that. I think we're supposed to do a love show, dating show with Mush too. I think the black guy, the referee dude from the UFC, the cut man, whatever from UFC that hangs out with Rampage, he could probably do it. I'm surprised they haven't linked up already. We got Helena over here. I don't know what to say about that. Can you date Much? I don't think it's gonna work. You could date Josiah. You could have Josiah. Grippo's Helena. What makes it worse is Helena's mom films this. Oh, put Helena on the show too. Put Helena on the show. You know what? That was a crazy time. I think everybody was kind of, and what made it worse, I'm gonna watch who's next with Mush. What made it worse is that we were all together for like 2 weeks. It was like too much. She's run away from Kingsway. Helena, I don't want her to make an OnlyFans. That's my issue. Don't make the OnlyFans, Helena. Stay off OnlyFans, Helena, please. Her mom might make her make one though. I don't know, man. Can't drag her back if she's working them bands. I hope she's making some money. I hope she's making some money. I plead the fifth again. What else we got going on? Muggsy. Oh, we got whatchamacallit? Dubious Dom.
This interaction with white belts always cracks me up. I was rolling with one of my students today, and
Alec Galval. No.
A nice triangle, and he's doing everything right, and so I tap.
Calm
and then he kind of like scoffs a little bit, and he's like, "You let me have that." And I'm thinking in my head, I'm like,
dumbbells.
I'm like, dude,
I guess he
can
stopped
tell you a
competing.
secret? And he's like, what? And I was like, I let you have everything. Like, if you're a white belt and you're training with an upper belt that's at least like 2 or 3 belt levels higher than you, just know
there's a girl that had OnlyFans that won a purple belt.
Like, there's this skill disparity between you two.
No, it wasn't
like
no.
Galactic.
There's an OnlyFans girl that won purple belt.
I'll tell you this.
I ain't listening.
I remember.
I don't like when people start talking too much. Let's see. Dun, dun, dun. Herb of Santos. What's going on with Herb of Santos? Is he still locked up? Let me translate this. He says, I come here. He might be in jail. He says, I come here with an open heart to thank God first and all the people who in some way helped me in this very important moment in my life. Today, I am in the city where I know few people, where God is my guide. Far from my routine and facing many difficulties, but I am very happy because I can visit my son who is deprived of freedom. Wait, the mom's writing this? Who do I hate the most? Who do I hate the most? Oh. Well, recently, I'm gonna put the Galvals, every Galval up there. Outside of abusers. Nah, I don't hate you, Craig. Who do I hate? The next two, I'm not sure who I hate. There's people I dislike. I don't really hate anybody. There's some names I don't want to name on here. I'll probably piss them off. Who do I hate? I'm gonna throw Greg Souders on there. Greg Souders. I don't hate Greg Souders. I just hate ecological. Greg Souders. Nah, I ain't gonna blame you. Who else do I dislike? I don't actually hate Mikey or Andre Galval. Who don't I like? I'm throwing Greg Souders on there. Blame you? Nah, I ain't blaming you. Who do I hate? I don't hate Greg Souders. I just don't like him right now. I'm trying to think of some other people. I don't know. Who should I hate, Sarah? Why do I hate ecological? Hoist. I don't hate Hoist. He took the BJ warm-up, made an entire class. Yeah. Who else do I hate? I definitely don't like Melky Galval for sure. Yeah, Melky Galval. Let's throw AJ Agazarm on there just for Josiah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Josiah. Josiah. I don't hate Josiah. I don't hate Josiah. I don't hate Josiah. Now, he does piss me off. Because if he could put that energy towards something positive, if he could just find another guy he likes or something, I would be happy for him. I'm trying to figure out what Herb of Santos. I didn't really like Herb of Santos. Did anybody like Herb of Santos? He's 40. You know what? I think he would be. Well, thank God Josiah wasn't actually had power. I'm trying to think. Much, who do you hate? Craig, I'm gonna ask you guys, who do you guys hate? Craig probably put Gordon on there. I don't think Craig hates Gordon though. I don't really hate anybody. There's a lot of people I dislike. I don't hate them. I just dislike them. You don't like Hoist? I don't really care for Hoist. I do like Hoist, back in '93 when he won UFC. That was the only time I really liked Hoist. I think Herb Santos's mom is using his account or something like that. Too much energy. Yeah, I think his mom's using his account. He's still locked up. Who posted this? Who posted? I gotta do a video on Tanquinho. I gotta do a video. When's the last time you saw Hoffa Mendes with his head down? He's still locked up. What did he do? Do you know what he did? I thought he killed somebody, but it was a robbery or some shit. And why was he robbing people? Look at Hoffa Mendes. He's not going to mention that loss. Look at Hoffa Mendes. He's like, I believe that was a ADCC World Pro something. I got to do a video on him, man, because that was a good run. He beat everybody. Now he was a referee, so he did know all the rules. You ain't seen Hoffa Mendes lose. Hoffa Mendes, if you talk to AOJ people, Hoffa Mendes is a demigod. Now, I don't know if anybody's going to beat Tynan. We need Mika Galval. Can we bring Mika Galval back? That's the only person that can beat Tynan. We need to bring Mika Galval back to counterbalance Tynan. Yeah, I think I need to do a video on Tanquinho. Let's see. We were jumping around. Viewer discretion advised. I was talking about a girl that won the purple belt. Did I tell you about the OnlyFans girl that won purple belt worlds?
Yes. Here we go.
Was this Masters Worlds or Masters International?
Get back here. Go for the neck. Elbow down.
You like the annual I won this tournament?
Elbow all the way down. Keep it. Back. Let's go.
I thought it was a... Wait a second. I'm trying to play it. So listen, OnlyFans girls can win. Do you know Jan Picapal? She's with that guy. Craig's going to be filming an instructional with her soon. His next instructional. That's impressive, though. That's actually impressive. I think she won Masters International. Uh-oh. Viewer discretion advised. She looks like, she looks a little bit like Alex a little bit. Don't she look like Alex? I thought this was Alex right here. I thought that was Alex. Hey, listen, OnlyFans. I don't know what's on her OnlyFans. I'm not even gonna look at that. Hey, OnlyFans girls taking over, man. It's their sport now. It's time for us to retire. Let the OnlyFans girls take over. She's kind of tarnishing the IBJJF brand though, but whatever.
Thank you.
Look awesome out there. Weight class next.
Her husband. Her husband was good though. He was a good grappler.
She take care of the baby so I can train and come here and I struggle. So she trains once a week. She comes here and she taps everybody.
Oh,
that's how we do it.
She trained once a week and one.
For all the moms out there. Oh, I feel good. Winning is great, but I really just want to get out here and have fun and just, again, show my jiu-jitsu. So that's what I'm excited about. The gold medal is a bonus, though. So, yeah. Thank you.
IBJJF don't check nothing as long as your gi fits. Now she got the OnlyFans. The OnlyFans is popping over here. Jan Pika he was good. I think he did. Actually, that's kind of bad. He did heavyweight or something. He was good. You guys got to have more. What's the word I'm looking for? Not faith in yourselves. You guys got to have some higher standards. Mush, did you see my man on the private jet? Let me play that for Mush. Let me play that man on the. You know he was acting a fool on the private plane.
My G.
You know he was acting a fool on that private plane.
Man. My man, let's do it, baby. How you doing, dog?
You know he's got his bandana on.
I'm gonna sit down. I'm gonna sit right here.
I don't hate Muggsy. I just dislike him.
Oh, it's some rich ass shit right here. This how rich folks do it? Shit.
You can't take Muggsy nowhere. We did kind of read that a little bit. It says former IBJJF champion wanted by police over disturbing sexual crime allegations. The plane took off. I think it did. Yeah, that plane was taken off, Bush. Where was the plane at? I think it was taken off. No, I didn't see a video. I didn't see him in the plane. Maybe it did take off. Maybe it did take off. Bush, you might be right.
My G.
Nah, they're loading the luggage in there.
Man.
I think it is a real plane. It's a real plane.
How you doing, dog?
Some of those private jets don't have stewardesses though. I plead the fifth as to how I know that.
Yeah, damn.
I don't know. You might be right, Mush. Maybe they did take off. That's true.
That's how rich folks do it. Shit.
He's like, okay, we gotta get off the plane now. It's like when we filmed, you know when they had the money. Like on video and stuff, they have like the stack of money. I thought that stuff was real. I was so disappointed when I learned that money wasn't real. when we were filming and I saw that money wasn't real, I was so disappointed. I was like, that's not real money. That's not a real stack right there. You know, the brick, that wasn't a real brick. So you really don't know what's real or not. Sometimes you think something's real and it's not real. So I'd be pretend. Where were we? You know, LL snapped like this girl.
That's why I'm throwing shade like it's sunny.
Is that her girlfriend?
Who had Eminem on the first album? That's why I'm throwing shade like it's sunny. Who had?
You know, LL snapped like this girl. She might have a girlfriend though. The original Bonnet girl. You know, that's the original Bonnet girl. Before Sarah, it was her. We got a little bit of time left. Oh shoot, I was supposed to do more stuff. Let me see what they got to say. Right? Oh wait. Let's watch some judo. We got Mush over here. Oh, that's not what I.
This morning I was scrolling on Instagram and I came across a message that I think all upcoming creative people need to hear.
That's not what I was clicking on. What the hell was that? Oh, I don't know what that was. Let me find that Epone stuff. Here we go. And I think we got a little bit of Mikey. That was a little bit of judo. Let me see what Mikey got to say. Yeah, get up, bow, and leave. There you go. Jiu-Jitsu people got to make a 3-hour post about it.
Alba and Preach is one
we
of
ain't looking at Alba and Preach.
Hey guys, welcome to Overdogs BJJ. This is Mikey Musamichi and my co-host Hector Vasquez. And as you guys could see,
Mikey did the podcast laying down.
I'm still in the hospital.
What are we on Monday, right?
Yeah, it's Monday right now. Happy Memorial Day to everyone.
Give us an update. Give us a little bit of how long you've been there.
That was last week.
What's going on? How you feeling? Which is the most important thing.
I finished my match on Thursday night, and immediately after my match, I went to the hospital, and I've been here in the hospital since then. I've been getting great care. Shout out Dr. Singh with Jordans. He wanted a shout out, so my doctor has been taking care of me. I've been on good antibiotics, And yeah, I want to train already. I want to fight already, but
He wants to kill.
Happy I'm here. I need the
He
rest.
wants to kill.
Yes. So
Mikey, don't kill nobody.
Let's go back to that night. We're gonna make it short.
Yep.
Not straight to the point.
Yep.
So people don't know the protocols before we fight, right? And they need to I think they need to understand.
Yeah. So UFC has 2 doctors that actually check your whole body before competing. They don't let you just go out. Like they don't just like support staff or anything. They don't do anything like that. Like
this sounds like a liability.
It's ridiculous what people
kind of walking it back.
I was on antibiotics. I was on doxycycline and amoxiclav, 2 different types of antibiotics. One covers MRSA, the other covers staph. So it basically covers everything. And I was on that for over 72 hours. If you look up on the computer, if you're on antibiotics for over 72 hours and you cover all of those things, then you're cleared.
Why are you in the hospital still?
You're cleared to do exercise. So I was cleared to do this match. I didn't have any open wound with pus coming out or anything. It was pretty dry and it was completely dry and sealed. So the UFC staff then added another layer covering it with tape and bandages.
So they put other people's health at risk.
So there was really no way for me to harm my opponent. I really like my opponent. I would never do that to him. I would never put his life in danger, to my knowledge, right? But I also did trust these doctors.
You did put his and your life in danger.
Honestly, what was more harmful is there's so many other people that were on the card, right? We're the last match of the card.
You put your life in danger too.
Have staff on them and weird things out of all the competitors. I followed all the protocols. I didn't hide it. I didn't try to sneak in. We did everything right. I listened. I told the doctors. I listened to them. We all followed all the right protocols. My opponent doesn't have staff. I've talked to him. He's still well, thank God.
Did you tell him before the match?
I would not do that, and I don't.
Did you tell him before the match? Hey, yo, I got staff.
Train with staff. I think.
Mikey, get out of here.
I'm a very clean.
Mikey should have lost his belt. He would have. The dude would have wanted Mikey's belt.
My immune system was low, and cutting weight. All these different things happened, and that lowered my immune system. And we took the best precautions possible. I was dead tired.
He shouldn't have been fighting. If you're on that much antibiotics, you shouldn't be fighting. I know. I've been there. I want to win. You shouldn't be fighting, bro. If you learn nothing from Ben Askren, you need to take care of your health, man. You think UFC gonna get you some lungs? Somebody call me. I gotta call her back. I'm live streaming. Don't call me when I'm live streaming. One time I've taken a couple calls on the live stream. This is not good enough, Mikey. You shouldn't have been fighting, bro. He shouldn't have been fighting. That's what I think. He shouldn't have been fighting. I don't want to listen anymore. Let me listen to a little bit of this, and that might be it for us, guys and gals. Oh, nah, is that Craig Jones? We're not looking at Craig Jones right now. Sorry, Craig. Oh, here's what we're looking for. We might watch that tomorrow.
Ready to go with episode 35, episode 22 of this season. We have been powering through these, and if we were hoping that things would quieten down a little bit and that we'd maybe have to change tack and have a different subject to talk about, unfortunately it's not the case, because once again we're straight back in with another update about the Melky Galvao case. This story just keeps on breaking, right? There's always something new coming out about this.
Yeah, it gets deeper and deeper, doesn't it?
It does, and this is a big one. So the big update is that Melky's brother, who we mentioned a couple of episodes ago about how he was implicated because he's also a police officer in Manaus, Melky Galvao's home city, that he was implicated in bringing him the cell phone in jail that he was then using to try and call witnesses and either coerce them or intimidate them and so on. Well, it seems that his brother, who was suspended as a result, has actually now been arrested on similar charges to Melky, namely child rape. Fuck.
Fucking hell, yeah. Yeah, just more and more layers keep getting revealed, don't they?
They do. I know the news came out just in the last couple of days. It was announced by a state deputy, Alessandra Campello, who is one of the politicians, local politicians there in the state of Amazonas, which is where Manaus is, in the north of Brazil. And I'm going to read a quick quote saying that new investigations point to Enoch Galvão, that is Milky's brother, as a suspect in the rape and sexual harassment of 2 students, then only 15 years of age, from the former social project led by his brother in the north zone of Manaus. So this is actually referring to, it's not just any old case of child rape or abuse of young people. It is actually seems that he was also.
So that's the brother that gave this is all Mika Galvão's family and Amit's in-laws.
Removed from his duties from the Amazonas.
So that's the brother that gave
after they identified
Melky the phone, the burner, or let the person with the burner get in there.
Prison unit where his brother was incarcerated in Manaus. This situation was discovered during the investigation into the entry of a cell phone into the cell where Melky was detained. Now we know that there were video calls made by Melky to people while he was in jail. We actually saw leaked video of that, and it seems that, as we said, Enoch was one of the people responsible for facilitating that. But then it says here, another piece of news today is that Melky Galvão's preventative detention has been ordered by the Sao Paulo court. So when he was originally arrested on those charges, he was placed under basically like a 30-day jail sentence, like almost like a temporary thing. And that was just while they were kind of like, discovering the charges and the case against him. And then that has now been extended. So preventative detention basically means that he's going to be jailed indefinitely while this case is ongoing, rather than being bailed
and stricter, under stricter conditions.
Well, he's also been moved to Sao Paulo, where he definitely won't get the same favorable treatment that he was getting elsewhere. Yeah.
Jesus. Yeah, it looks like it's going to be a long and messy case.
I mean, we said it before, but it was just the tip of the iceberg, right? And we had this horrible thought that there was going to be a lot more news to come. But this about his brother being implicated in basically the same crimes, that's pretty horrific. So I assume that this is not the last of the story, and we'll definitely find out more. But didn't necessarily see this one coming.
Still not a huge amount of people talking about it in English, Like I see it on Reddit every now and then, but a lot of that is kind of recycled.
We're talking about it over here in English. It's a lot in Portuguese, so it's hard to cover everything.
They're actually doing a great job of not letting this case disappear, because I think that was the fear. That was the fear of people within the community, is that if we stop talking about this, not that it'd necessarily get brushed under the carpet, but it would almost get a little bit forgotten about. And I think
as many of these cases do.
They do, right? There's this ongoing habit, an ongoing trend of that happening. So I think by just constantly talking about this and making sure that people are up to date with the news, I think is incredibly important. So hats off to some of the main pages in Brazil doing this, specifically BJJ Korea, BJJ Bros, MMA Oji, and a few other independent creators as well. They're doing a really good job of making sure that anything and everything comes out about this.
And then in a similar vein, the claims against Andre Galvão haven't disappeared. In fact, there is another person.
Did anybody see Galvão at the tournament?
Official complaint, I believe.
Anybody see a Galvão at the tournament? I didn't see I didn't see the main Galvãos at the tournament.
Basically, it seems we were confirmed. There was a letter issued by Andre's lawyers a couple of weeks ago, right, saying that the San Diego Police Department had declined to proceed with the investigation for lack of evidence, and that they didn't feel that there was a sufficient case to bring charges against Galvão. So the case was basically dropped. And after that initial furor at the beginning of this year, when so many people left Atos and there was this outcry about what had been going on there, nothing, of course, comparable to what.
Yeah, at Worlds. Did anybody see Galvão? I didn't see him up in all the photos like he was at Pans. Remember Pans? He's all up in the photos.
It seemed like it was almost like a free pass, and that people were
he came out for a bit.
Well, if that was the case, then
yeah, but he ain't in all the photos like before.
Pretty serious claim of harassment against.
Now, if his daughter won, he would have been up in all the photos.
Issued by a young lady called Andressa Simas. Now, Andressa was one of the students, also a student at Atos, and she came out with a pretty lengthy statement that I'll just dive into quickly so that there's no confusion about what it is that she has to say. So she says, approximately 3 months ago, during the investigations of the Alexa Hurst case, because I had also experienced situations of harassment involving the person under investigation, meaning Andre Galvão, She was called to give a statement at the police station. Quote, I tried to file an individual report, but at the station I was told it would be better to attach it to Alexa's case. And she says that at his house and in the presence of his family, I was touched in inappropriate ways without my consent. I tried to move away from these touches, but the behavior continued. I was also given a nickname with sexual connotations that immediately made me feel uncomfortable. She says that she received messages from him, disappearing messages in vanish mode, including a photo of her working out along with comments about her body. And this professor also stated that his own wife was asleep. She goes on to say that in the training environment, this professor would interfere with my training partners so that I would train with him, specifically during no-gi training, always focusing on back control and mount positions. I felt uncomfortable and pressured because I could not refuse since he was my professor. After all this, there was a conversation between the professor, his wife, and my ex-boyfriend in which I was excluded, even though the subject was about me. In that conversation, what had been done to me was acknowledged, and there was also an apology made to my then boyfriend, although it came along with justifications. The justification presented, not directly to me, was that this man supposedly had problems with alcohol and that when he drank, he would get horny. During the period in which I remained silent, I faced portions of the facts, attempts to discredit me, insults, including from the wife.
We read all this before. I'm letting him read it.
Threats to my visa.
Tired of reading for you people.
Precisely because I had
I'm listening
to
to
the police. My training partner, who decided to make this public first, was even pressured to sign a document where she would have to delete the Instagram post, withdraw the police report, and also stop speaking publicly about the case. That's pretty serious, and also one of the most descriptive statements that we've heard about any case involving Andre Galvão so far. I think it gives us much more insight as to what happened, and that does not sound good at all.
Yeah, I mean, the way that I see it, there's like two realities. Either these students are conspiring and fabricating stories out of nowhere just to discredit Andre Galvão, or Andre Galvão has a pattern of like really bad, manipulative, inappropriate harassment of female students. Like, and which one is more likely, you know?
Right. Absolutely. But there's the old saying, where there's smoke, there is fire. And to have multiple female students come out with these statements that things had happened, and then, of course, the subsequent exodus that occurred at Atos, a massive contingent of both male and female students all left the gym. They lost so many affiliates as a result of Alexa's original statement, that it definitely seems that something was been going on.
That reminds me, I got news about her, Alexa Hurst.
There is no
investigation
is going to be made. It seems that this is dead in the water.
Wasn't the I remember the lawyer letter was based on the first like police preliminary inquiry, wasn't it? Was the second lawyer letter based on this new report?
I don't believe so.
Well, there is no new report. It seems that Alexa and this girl also that they were told by the police department that it would be better to do their case together.
Oh, she didn't go back and reopen it, no?
I don't believe so. I think that the
San Diego Police Department should be ashamed of themselves.
To investigate further, I don't think there is going to be a second case in this case. No.
Yeah, I guess you can't just keep harassing the police about the same thing if they've already looked into it. But like she said, maybe that was a mistake, right? It shouldn't have been lumped in with the other claim, and now they kind of lost their chance to pursue it.
Yeah. There's a statement from the Atos Jiu-Jitsu main page that is coming directly from the gym. They issued a statement via lawyers, Rosenblatt and Stroben in English, and then Hueso y Andrade in Portuguese, stating that the San Diego Police Department referred the investigation to the San Diego Attorney's Office to review for potential misdemeanor violations. On April the 9th, 2026, the City Attorney's Office advised that they would not proceed with charges against Galvão. So this is not to say that the allegations were baseless, of course. This is simply to say that the police department and the attorney's office they decided that they weren't going to proceed with the case. But I mean, many former Atos team members who either left or others who have already were outside of the gym, they've openly spoke out about this, such as Josh Hinger, for example. And Josh, he very succinctly just said something did happen.
Yeah. I mean, I guess there's a kind of fine line between like a crime occurring and just like totally morally bankrupt behavior that makes somebody really uncomfortable. But I mean, you could argue that a lot of the things that were done there were actually crimes. So, but it's a difficult area, I guess, without like hard evidence. But I don't know quite how to word this, but it's the fact that all this is going on, and then at the same time, the gym is pushing the most comprehensive ethics, safety, and protection.
They're gonna have Sarah. They're gonna have Sarah. They're gonna have Sarah in that program.
I find that just so insulting.
They're gonna have Sarah in that women's program.
Like,
yeah,
she's still gonna be a white belt though.
In like, and then not to kind of, it's like an ongoing theme. It's just like, I don't know, fucking modern society in general. Like, for example, and this is not to minimize anything that's happening, but you know, the Ronda Rousey fight recently was sold to us as the greatest women's MMA fight of all time. It was so over the top, and then it was an empty arena. And there's like an ongoing discord between like the way that people speak and the way that people present themselves, and then the reality.
Cognitive
and
dissonance.
It's just getting further and further apart. Like, and it's Trump is the same.
He's
constantly saying
that's what Sarah needs.
The greatest period of like American, whatever. When it clearly isn't. Like, everything's falling apart and it's his fault. And now we've got Andre Galvao, who's being accused left, right, and center of inappropriate behavior, apparently leading the world's greatest mat side safety program. Like, it just pisses me off.
Makes you feel like we're living in a post-truth era.
Exactly.
Right?
Yeah.
And an interesting note about that Atos Safe Mat program, as you said, they've described it as one of the most comprehensive ethics, safety, and protection programs ever structured within the sport. For eagle-eyed viewers who followed the fight sports case that happened a few years ago, when there were real crimes committed by instructors within the fight sports organization, and then possible subsequent cover-ups and such, the accused suspects actually fled the country, and they left the United States and went to Brazil, and there was even
shout out to fight sports
that people had been
they didn't even get a slap on the wrist
to get out of the country.
Fight sports didn't get a slap on the wrist.
Long story short, they also issued a statement much along the same lines, saying that they had this new safeguarding program, and they even included details of like a hotline that you could call if you were ever felt that there was something to report. It's almost a copy and paste. It's almost identical, and it just feels like this is
See, that's why we can't support these data centers, because they just use the ChatGPT to get away from their crimes.
Here is our get out of jail free card. See, we're doing something about it. Are they really? Has the actual culture changed? Have the people actually addressed their actions? Has anything actually changed in a tangible way? Only the people inside the gym could say about that. And there is something important that we have to acknowledge.
What is that?
It's the fact that Atos still has a large number of female students training at the gym. Very active competitors, not just Sarah Galvao, big female team. So there are some people who maybe don't believe that there was anything to this. Some people who believe that, for whatever reason, actually, no, I
got my jug.
It's not that serious.
I think you could probably, if you're not directly involved, you could probably be kind of shielded from that fairly easily, right? If there's like 50, 60 women there and one or two people are getting sexually harassed, but keeping it to themselves, and you
couldn't say nothing. They get their
you never really hear of it.
Get their visa terminated.
Directed at you. You're getting fucking.
You couldn't say nothing. Get that visa terminated.
Level jiu-jitsu instruction. That's your passion. You're going to stay there until such time as it's like untenable, I guess.
Yeah, you're right. That people are pretty good throughout history. It's just a human trait, isn't it? That
get that visa terminated. You ain't gonna.
Well, it doesn't affect me directly, so is it really that big a deal?
Sarah signing up for Atos Pink.
Actually, yeah, it seems a lot.
Is the thumb still around?
Affected by this, but I think a lot of people are definitely just so self-serving that they're willing to turn a blind eye to it and just carry on with their own lives regardless.
Yeah, I mean, and then you got the sunk cost fallacy and everything like that. Like, I feel like if they knew something was going on, they would not have hung around, but it could have been just really well hidden.
Well, most jiu-jitsu students don't know what's going on in their sport. They don't know what's going on at their school.
Minority, but
they don't know nothing.
The rest could have been unaware, and then once it all comes out, then you're like, shit, now what do I do? Like, I don't know. It's complicated, but
very complicated.
Seems like someone's up to no good there for sure.
Yeah, heavy stuff, and
we do have some more news. I just saw this promoting merch that brand. Where was I? Who is that?
Babe, it's easy. It's jiu-jitsu, right? Coach David's here. You'll see. It's nothing.
Yeah,
it's nothing weird.
All right.
Yeah.
My Latina
right, so
girlfriend finally
just fighting
understands
around.
my love of jiu-jitsu.
What in the 69 is going on here?
Uh-oh.
Legs up in the air. I don't know if I'm liking this.
She sound Puerto Rican.
Oh, actually, this might be a little hot.
Uh-oh.
See, now I see, babe. Now I see where you.
Girl, that can't be real. No girl ever said
I don't
that.
have to watch Heated Rivalry anymore. If I could get this shit in real life, is this what polyamorous people be doing all the time?
Hey. That ain't real. Let me see what I had this update on here. Nah, we don't need LOL snaps, girl. What is going on? There's another UFC BJJ. Did you guys know there's another UFC BJJ going on? Probably not. It says breaking news: Baby Shark's team is here. Diogo Hayes announces new jiu-jitsu team, Agora. Agora or Ahora? I don't know which way to pronounce that. Jiu-jitsu. Where's my Portuguese translators at? Agora, Ahora. Agora Jiu-Jitsu. He's got his team now. Agora. Now most of these people are from. These are the same people from BJJ College, just about. Why didn't he name it Baby Shark or Shark Jiu-Jitsu or whatever shark is in Portuguese? People don't be naming stuff properly. Gabrielle got her check as the top athlete, $20,000. She deserves more than $20,000. Now that's a lot in Brazil. What's the trans? Let's see, 20K USD to reais. Approximately 100,000 reais. Okay, never mind. That is a little bit of money. What's 1 USD to reais? 1 USD is 5 reais. Okay, so she got 100,000 reais. She deserves more than $100,000 for being the best athlete in the sport of Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. They need to triple that, quadruple it. Yeah, hit that times 4 or 5. No, quintuple that. Quintuple? Is that 5? 5 times that. It needs to be $100,000. It does, right? $100,000. IBJJF got that money too. They got that money. They just don't want to give it to you. That's how they survived for 30 years. They ain't give you no money. All right, y'all. We done. I could actually live stream a little bit longer, but I like to keep some energy. Let me see if there's anything I missed. Tax write-off for them. No more CGI. Well, Craig was over here. You guys should have asked him. Why did you ask him about CGI? I forgot to ask him about it. All right. Nothing really going on. We'll just keep it chill today. Now we are trying to go IRL. Before I leave, let me give some memberships out. I like to do that the first of the month. I like to pay my dues to the members. Maybe Sarah will get one day. It's randomized. It is randomized. Is Sarah gonna get anything? Probably not. It'd be randomized. We got the dancing panda. Let me do some more. I only get 10. We'll do some more. See if Sarah can get some. It's randomized, Sarah. I don't see Sarah on there. They don't want to give Sarah nothing. I don't even know most of these people. They not even gonna be on here. Sorry, Sarah. Maybe next time. All right, y'all. That's it, man. I ain't got nothing else. I gave my memberships out, and nobody's gonna be. I don't even know none of those people. I'm trying to think of anybody we know in there. Nope, we don't know none of those people. All right, that's about it. I don't got any more. Still no belt. It's on brand. We should be back tomorrow, and again, I'm looking to start IRL soon. So you're gonna be outside. We're gonna be out in these streets together. We're not gonna be ran through, but we're gonna be out in these streets, getting up to God knows what. God knows what we'll be up to. Yeah, we'll see. We could do more fun stuff. That's basically it. Anything else for me? Nope. Okay. We'll be back tomorrow, and hopefully this week we'll do some other cool stuff. I do have grand opening on Saturday. I need to do that and some other stuff. That's basically it, man. All right. I'll see y'all later. Peace out. Stay out of trouble. Make good decisions. Yada, yada. You guys know the deal. Thank you.
Live streaming every week. We got Mush, LOL, Snap, and even CP. Uncovering the news that you don't see. Doing judo and jiu-jitsu is where you'll find me. Traveling the world, meeting these girls, pleading the fifth. You can't cheat this. We might be ran through, but we'll never give up on you. It's the Alec News Network. Ha! It's the Alec News Network. It's the Alec News Network. Ha! It's the Alec News Network. Ha! It's the Alec News Network. Ha! It's the Alec News Network. What? Ha ha ha! Live streaming every week. We got Mush, LOL, Snap, and even CP. Uncovering the news that you don't see. Doing judo and jiu-jitsu is where you'll find me. Traveling the world, meeting these girls, pleading the fifth. You can't cheat this. We might be ran through, but we'll never give up on you. It's the Alec News Network. Ha! It's the Alec News Network. It's the Alec News Network. Ha! It's the Alec News Network. Ha! It's the Alec News Network. Ha! It's the Alec News Network. What? Ha ha ha! Live streaming every week. We got Mush, LOL, Snap, and even CP. Uncovering the news that you don't see. Doing judo and jiu-jitsu is where you'll find me. Traveling the world, meeting these girls, pleading the fifth. You can't cheat this. We might be ran through, but we'll never give up on you. It's the Alec News Network. Ha! It's the Alec News Network. It's the Alec News Network. Ha! It's the Alec News Network. Ha! It's the Alec News Network. Ha! It's the Alec News Network. What? Ha ha ha! Live streaming every week. We got Mush, LOL, Snap, and even CP. Uncovering the news.